Okay, we're back. Yeah, it looks good now. I fixed it. So anybody that's watching this again, this is going to be the beginning of day 5 of our playthrough. It's only going to be a short one today, but we're going to see what else we can find in the game. Welcome back. Sorry about that issue with the scaling for the resolution. Yeah, it was an OBS related thing. It wasn't actually in the game. Okay, I need to figure out where we're going. I think it was over here. We might not be able to get back up there from here, though. I don't actually think this is the right way to get to that part. I think it's like cut off or something like that. Wish you could like backstab this bug, but dude, come on, don't go up there. Don't go up there. That's silly. Wait, was that empty? That didn't give me anything? Are you serious? What? Why? Why doesn't that give you anything? Dude, are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna... smoldering wall. Maybe I could fill it I can't even speak. Maybe I can follow the path. Sorry, I haven't had caffeine today, guys. My brain's not working. We're trying, though. Fluffy, you're not staying because you don't want to spoil the game? Oh, no worries, man. Definitely don't spoil it for yourself. I appreciate you saying hi. I think we're going this way. Nope. This way? Nope. Why is there showing a path, but there's no actual path here? Oh, okay, wait, there's a path right there. There we go. Okay. MCL, thanks, man. I appreciate it. End of the stream already. You just got here, Lordra? No, we're just starting, actually. Just trying to fix some resolution issues, actually. The red bugs give flasks only, and it refills the flask. Okay, I see. I see. I was killing them thinking they would give me the items or the Ashes of War. Because I'm pretty sure some of those gave me Ashes of War. Eric, there's a boss there that's fun. Fun in quotations meaning frustrating or just purely fun. These guys are pretty strong still, and I have a +5 weapon. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. This must be pretty later on in the game. Oh, I get killed really quickly here too. Okay, we're gonna come back here later then. I just want to get the map so I can see what's going on here. My guess is the south part that we haven't gone to yet is probably a little bit easier. The north part, northwest specifically, is super hard. Still pretty weak for that, I think. Unless there's just a lot of things we just miraculously didn't find. But yeah, like I'm missing the somber smithing stones, the very first one that you need to upgrade special weapons, and then I have the later one. So if I find just the normal one, oh, what's going on here? Decaying Exeeks? Xikes? I don't even know how to pronounce the name. Okay. Probably means it's hard. That's not a lot of damage. I think I might just skip that one. I'm thinking I won't. Yep, one shot. What a surprise. Are those prawns? They kind of looked like they were sea creatures, yeah. Everything over here is sort of like a mutant of some sort. Like in the area before this, there was dogs that looked like dinosaurs, and then these guys kind of look like they're dragon insect sort of people. I don't even know. Okay, we just got to go this way. You always get one shot. Sorry, always get one hit to see if possible or not. Okay, my bad. So you try to hit the enemy and then see if it's a worthwhile prospect. That's kind of what I'm doing here too, because we don't want to waste our time on things that we have to grind that much right this second, since we're still missing a lot of main progression, and I got a lot of items that need to be used that I can't use until I find items that are before those items, like the upgrade materials, for example. Even weapons I don't meet requirements for yet too, so we'll have to figure that out first. Okay, there we go. Map found.
Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Ooh. Okay, that's a pretty big area over here. And then there's something going over on this side. Going on over there. Okay, I'm going to travel now back to... We have to actually go and talk to Kenneth Haight, right? Kenneth Haight was over here. Because we went to that fort and we found the medallion. The left side of the medallion. I think it's called the Dectus. Melquium, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. But yeah, I wonder if he gives me something. He's over here. I don't want to spill, but you should focus more on main story, get a new weapon. Magic? Well, I'm just basically going wherever I go. The focus is more so, you know, if there's something I find that's too hard, I don't do it right away.
Swamp/beach area. No spoiler.
Sickfantis, thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate it. So we're doing kind of like a no backseating thing. So I appreciate the advice, but so I'm only gonna ask for advice if I want it. Otherwise, I'll die on the horse. But yeah, I don't want any kind of direction or any kind of tips unless I ask for it. People will still give me them regardless, but I'll just have to keep reiterating that because the moderators can't be here right now since they're playing the game. So, like, by no means are we stuck anywhere. We're just kind of trying to find out what's going on in the game and play. But I appreciate the advice, though. I know it's coming from a good place. Paralyzed, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
How do you get the halberd? So if you start with Vagabond, he gets the halberd and the, I think it's the straight sword, the long sword.
I think I'm far enough into Elden Ring that I can watch some streams.
So this one right here.
Excited to be watching you again, Squillakilla.
Yeah, regular long sword. All right, Kenneth, what are you going to give me?
I've been waiting for you with bated breath.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Oh, excellent news. Just
So the world
wonderful.
might be mended.
And the night's dead to boot.
Hey homie,
Well
hopefully
done,
you're
my
enjoying
friend.
the
Well
game.
done
Can't wait to
indeed.
see some challenge
I
runs
knew
in
I
the
was
future.
right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Urd Steel Dagger, interesting, okay.
Right then, time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me? Well, under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible. Even the vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Haight, next in line as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Kenneth Haight final boss predictions. Oh man. Yeah, Sickfantis, thank you so much again for the bits, dude. I appreciate it. And again, I don't want to shoot down anybody's like ideas or anything because I know it feels good to help people, but I really don't want any help at all on this at all. And I probably won't even ask for help a lot of the time unless there's something that I just need to clarify that's small. But it usually is just going to be, you know, me trying to figure out where to go, and I kind of like that. Like, it's more fun not knowing that I should be a certain place or anything, and I can kind of get an idea if, you know, something's too strong, we'll go back to it. And that's kind of how it goes. Crack Muffins, thank you so much for the 5 months. You think you're far enough in Elden Ring that you can watch some streams? Yeah, that's kind of the plan, actually. I don't want to beat the game before anyone else. I want to kind of beat it last so I can have more people at least not feel like I'm spoiling anything for them as much, and then also I don't want to really like rush through the game just to beat it to say I beat it. I want to actually like play all of it, right? And that's what we've been doing. We've been just playing as much as possible, you know, everywhere we go. Look at all the stuff we got, right? It's not too bad. I've had a lot of people actually even tell me when I post things like, how did you find this? How'd you find that? I'm like, well, it's probably because you didn't go there, and I did. And so I may not be going places that you're suggesting, but I'm going other places. And eventually you're going to have to go there too if you didn't find those things. But it's cool to be able to, you know, have your own little pathway to make it to the end. But by no means are we trying to like complete the game in any time frame at all. It's just playing it. All right, so now we're going to go south and see what's over on the map over here. Do you like the halberd the most so far? No, I actually like the Bloodhound Fang, but I can't use it yet. I have to meet the requirements for it. So that's this weapon right here. And then I really like the weapon we just got from transposing Godric's soul, this dragon. That is really cool. So I can't wait to use that. And I'm going to be using this other
Let
sword too once I
strength be
can level up a
granted so
bit,
the
which
world might be mended.
I was
So
saying
the
that even if
world
we
might
reach the
be mended.
dexterity, it doesn't matter if we
Missed
can't
whole
upgrade
weekend of streams
the
so
strength
now
of
I'm
it.
trying to catch up on YouTube. This game is looking awesome though.
I believe I also need the special, I need the Sombering Smithing Stone 1, and I still haven't found those, so I'm gonna have to do that. Also, we should level the flask too. Because we needed 2 of the golden seeds to level the flask for the last one. Now we need 3. And I believe that is for plus 8 or 9. Or for, yeah, for the 9th one. That's pretty crazy. Having fun, dude. I love this game, dude. It's amazing. I'm still kind of like taking in some of the stuff they've done. I'm sure there's like way more to be seen, but it's impressive, man. This dagger he gave us too. What does it really do? It's got the 110 critical. It's kind of weak. This dagger is definitely better. The Reduvia. But it's kind of cool though. I want to use the Reduvia eventually because it has a really cool weapon art thing to it. Does the projectiles. Or wait, no, I don't want to do that. This one. Throws like little blood projectiles at people. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the halberd. Did you wrap up the game already? No, we haven't even. We barely played the game, man. In terms of like progression, I believe. I've only seen I kind of base it based on cutscenes. If I've only seen like 2 or 3 cutscenes, then I obviously haven't really beaten much of the game. I'm sure there's probably like dozens of them. So we are just kind of exploring and finding more of the areas we haven't gone to yet. So I probably won't be finished it for like next like few weeks at least. I would say maybe next 2 weeks, unless we do some like ridiculously long streams. Also, Matt, yeah, I'm gonna die a lot in this, man. This is it's brand new, right? I would be kind of disappointed if I didn't die. I'd be surprised. Is the standard halberd something you can buy? I don't know if I've seen it in a store or at a merchant, but you can get it with the starting class that I picked. It was the Vagabond. Favorite enemy encounter so far? Godric was my favorite boss fight overall. Basic enemy, I like the clay dudes that blow the bubbles, even though they're kind of boring with like their attacks. But I like their design. And then, what else? There's a couple knights that are unique that are pretty cool too. Like the one that gave me the blood weapon, war Ashes of War thing. You can buy the standard halberd. Okay, that's good to clarify that. Oh, that was a really crazy combo. He just destroyed me. Interesting. Tebriel, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Can get off the horse with L3. Is that the button to do it? How do you like the bears? The bears are crazy, man. I'm still kind of weak, so I can't kill the bigger ones that easily. Oh, that's cool. Can you do the jump off of it while you're running? Oh, that's awesome, man. Thank you for telling me that. He destroyed you, then immediately got destroyed afterwards, yeah. You're working towards Arcane to use Reduvia, part 4 on YouTube tonight. It's already on there right now, but yeah, I'll put it up right when we're done this. It should be processed and ready to go. First off, Russian. Oh my god, dude. What is this trap?
So the world might be mended.
They're blowing up their own fort.
Hello, cool guy, lesson 3.
Is this perfect tracking? Oh no, it doesn't even turn. Okay. Tree and Beast surcoat. So I actually was wondering when we would get that. We got their shield. I never got the armor piece though. So it's got 10 for the weight, and then it's not too much worse than this one. It's actually fairly decent for magic and fire.
Let strength be granted.
Bit lighter,
so the
though.
world might be mended.
Looks pretty cool.
So the world might be mended.
I like this one too. It's only 8.8, but it's
Pan
got
on medium,
11
butter
physical.
bread, bread on the pan, add cheese, add bread, add butter, add cheese.
This thing looks
add more
wild.
cheese.
You look like you're inside of like some barbed wire or something like that. Or like it's like a metal shell. Jay Moya, thank you for the 31 months. Welcome. Thank you for using your Prime here too. Also Cryptid, thank you for the 3 months as well. Are you trying to tell us your recipe for grilled cheese sandwiches as your resub? That's funny. There was someone else that used to do that. They do like cooking instructions as their resub message. I thought it was hilarious, man. Yeah, that ballista was insane, man. Explosive. Another stone sword key. That's cool. So I think we bought 2 of them, and then I used 1. So I have that one, and then the 1 left over, I believe. Yeah. Oh, I have 3. Wow. Okay. Get iframes when mounting and unmounting the horse. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Watched Iron Pineapple's 25 tricks and hidden mechanics. Nice, Krampus. That's awesome, dude. So I'm not really like watching that stuff because I don't want any spoilers right now, but I am very excited to see it right after. If you want to like link me it and like send me it in a whisper message or any videos you guys think are cool, I'll take the links and I'll save them and I'll watch everything that you recommend after I'm done playing the game. Because I'll probably not find those videos as easily after I'm done, but that's cool that he made like a hidden mechanics video. Okay, it's pointed in that direction. Guess we're going into this cave thing, or underneath this rock. So I noticed that there's a lot of buildings that have fallen and like become part of like the land. Like there's a lot of structures that are like crumbling and stuff like that. And then there's also, and then they give you ways to get across things. But there was also that giant, it was like a skull inside of a rock face. I was wondering if that was like a creature or what that was about in the story.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Irina. I've escaped from Castle Morne to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me out the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full wrath, filled with hatred for every one of us. They've since come for every one of the companions I escaped with. They haven't spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morne. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father? At the castle, my soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please. I just want him to be safe.
I will deliver the letter.
Thank you. Dearly. Then please, take this.
Irina's letter, nice.
Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please. Please. He can be stubborn.
All right. We're delivering a letter. Mailman souls, let's go. Where am I in the game, Zymor? So I've played, I guess it's like in this play file, it's only been just under 18 hours, maybe about 18 hours at this point. But I also was adding in the time I used to test the game for that scavenger hunt event because they wanted us to play a little bit to get acquainted with it. So I played up to like Tree Sentinel and I killed him. So about 19 hours combined with those, but yeah, we're at 18 hours in this playthrough. And I have killed 2 bosses, I think, that are required to actually beat the game, as far as I know. I don't think anything else was required. surprised that giant didn't come after me. Might be time to unleash some spirits. Ancestral follower time. Oh, that guy's big. What? That's so cool. You get the actual full-size ancestral follower. That's awesome, man. All right, time for some giant action. Oh, he's crumbling in a second here. Oh, he actually beats them with melee, too. That's nice. I thought he was just going to shoot arrows the whole time. Oh, his head's stuck in the rock, though. Ooh. Kill him. There we go. Dude, this guy's crazy. Okay, I'm really glad that we got that at least, because that was from an area that I don't think is mandatory, and it probably is quite out of the way if you just don't find it. So, man, he just keeps going. He just like, look at this guy. He's like, I will beat you. How do you think speedruns are going to look on this? I don't know. I mean, from what I played so far, I can't say. I still got to play more of the game. I think they'll be different than Dark Souls, but there's going to be... I think there's going to be some ability to play it fast. Like, there's always something in the game. There's always some character build that's going to be overpowered compared to a lot of other stuff. Probably a few in this game, though. That's my guess. I do have a discussion video with Faraz, though, where we talk about those kinds of things, just some impressions and predictions, like early ones, before even beating, you know, even, I would say, a quarter of the game or so. And then we're going to do one once we've either wrapped up most of it or beaten it, just to compare what we thought earlier and talk about some more stuff. But it talks about PvP, it talks about the game design, talks about, you know, comparison to their older titles, you know, feedback we've gotten, answering some of the questions, or maybe just addressing those topics and a little bit more. And then that'll be on the YouTube fairly soon. I just have to edit a thing for it, some visuals into it, but that shouldn't take too long. So I'll have the day 4 playthrough up, and then maybe before the day 5, or right after the day 5 one is on there. You'll see that. But it should be fairly soon, because I want it up before I've gotten too far into the game. Giant's tired. Am I going to have to introduce this dog to the dragon? Oh, it doesn't. I don't have any FP left. Damn it, I used it all. Just going to have to punch him. That doesn't do too bad of damage for the punch, too. Does it have like a follow-up attack? Just like a backhand? Okay. Smithing stone too, nice. So I think part of what I've been doing too is, as I'm playing through, I'm kind of remembering where those upgrade materials are, and then if I was going to play through again quickly, okay, like don't go here, go to this area to get the upgrade materials, and don't waste time in this area, for example. That kind of stuff. There is an event that I'm doing that's sponsored by Intel on the 4th, where I am going to have to complete the most I can of the game in 2 hours. And because I'm like epically behind everybody that's in it, in terms of my own playthrough, it's going to be very hard to even like compete with them, but we'll hopefully be able to at least get the character set up fairly quickly. So I'm trying to keep the things in mind for that. And then we'll see if we can get quite a bit farther this stream and the next stream. But yeah, left the chests. Was there a chest? They don't show up on the map, do they? Well, there's something inside here too. Morning Star, nice.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
As the kick?
So the world
Well, I could probably
might
power
be
stance
mended.
that and the war pick.
What would you rank this in difficult compared to other FromSoft
Ooh.
games? It kicks my gingerly.
That's awesome. Morningstar looks really good in this game, actually. It didn't look good in the other games at all. It actually looks pretty sick in this game. Chris, thank you so much for the 3 months. What would you rank this game in difficulty compared to other FromSoft games? I'd say it's about the same, man. Nothing different than the other games for me so far. I think you just have to utilize the mechanics it gives you and remember them, and then it's the same kind of deal. Like challenging, but not impossible, and fair, Just it doesn't hold your hand, obviously. It's not going to be forgiving when it doesn't need to. But it actually is very much so, like, catered towards like the exploration. It gives you a lot of features to find things easier. So it's not as cryptic for like exploring because it's so big that it wouldn't be fair to make, you know, no compass, for example, or no map. That'd be crazy. That'd actually be insane. But it's so cool to explore that I would love to do a playthrough without that at all, like with no map and no fast travel, all that stuff, you know. Yeah, where was the chests? Oh, in the chariot there's a chest. Game's so sick. I'm glad you like it, Dark Force. You meant the place with the Morning Star. Oh, okay, my bad. You were just talking about the item there. I didn't know that was a chest. I thought that was just like the window into the chariot. Because I've seen legit chests, but I didn't notice that was actually a chest. Ashes of War, mighty shot. I'm assuming that's for a bow. Performed from an oblique stance, ready the bow, and then pull the bowstring to its limit, and then enhance the power of the shot. Penetrating the guard so you can break shields. Wonder if that works on bosses too, because there's some bosses that do have shields. That'd be pretty cool. Let's find the map shard first on this. I think we gotta go... Wait. This way?
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the
Monday
world
Morning Star
might
would be
mended.
devastating. That's hilarious.
Hello.
Buying or selling?
It's a merchant. He's got another stone sword key. I'm going to buy one of those because those are always good. Iron helmet, scale armor. Scale armor is pretty dope for the weight. That might be worth what getting.
The lost withdrawn
Leather
from its
trousers,
vessel.
iron gauntlets. Demi-human mobs, a note. Crimson Amber medallion raises max HP. So that's a starting gift item you can use. I don't know how much max HP it gives you, but we do have some pretty good medallions already. It essentially is kind of like a life ring. So I don't know if we're going to grab that, but... It's pretty cool, though. Runslayer, thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. A character named Lucifer Morningstar is the second strongest character in DC. What is DC? What are the keys for? They're for statues that unlock other areas that you can't get through without the key. Since the map chart's over this wall, over through here. Oh, DC Comics. Okay, I thought you meant like a game. I thought it was an abbreviation for like a game or something. Weeping Peninsula. Oh no, more arrows. Whew, okay. Let's get out of here and see what we missed. There's some rocks up here too. There's another pathway actually. Because we came out through here, then you can go backwards. And you can go up too. Up beside here. So I'll go upside by here, see if we can see over top of everything. Because when we were walking through here, there was like a bridge from that building that fell to this other part. I guess you can walk up on the other side too. Excited to go see Batman. From your time playing the Souls games, have you attained vocabulary from the games? Old English is kind of confusing for me. I don't really know the word. Like I know some of like the base words, I can understand them, but I don't know all of them though. That's why I was like laughing just when there was one character saying some stuff that I was like, I have no idea what that even means, but I'm learning it as we go through, definitely. And then you guys are clarifying certain things. But I think this one combines a lot of other types of mythology and historic dialogue that is not just limited to what they did before, so it gets pretty wild. Guide and Gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. So these things typically point to the legacy dungeons, don't they? Or the mini dungeons, sorry. And then we're above the bridge. So we already got that. That's cool. Some dude chilling in a chair over here. Second playthrough balloon? No, this is my first playthrough, man. Stone Sword Key, another one. Oh, man. We're just collecting those. We can open up so many different things. Nice. And then that is not attached to the other part. It's like there's a whole nother thing. I've been playing Bloodhound's Fang. Love the weapon art. I really want to use that weapon. Yeah, it looks amazing. Apparently, it's a really good weapon, too. It's very strong, according to people in chat. Got insane bleed buildup. Bleed in this game actually is really good. They made it effective in so many more cases than I ever remember it being useful. And I think people actually wanted bleed to be better. They requested that, so they made it nice. It works pretty often. I remember there was like a limitation to like what actually could be bled before. It seems like almost everything can be. Purple, thanks, I appreciate it, man. I'm kind of just doing my the standard programming I've been doing for a while now, just trying to get ready for later in the year, because I did want to do a competition. So, but it was kind of just like a not even amateur, but like super basic, not even real kind of. It was like a funny thing, but there is a prize pool for it. There is like a decent prize, and it's like Halloween themed as well. So I might get a costume for it. It'd be pretty cool. And just to say I did something, you know, that was like not the most simple, and I could easily be beaten in. So I'm just trying to stay relatively focused, so I can do that, or at least have a chance to participate. Whoa. So I've seen varying degrees of difficulty with these guys. Like there's ones that were under the map of the tutorial area when we killed the tree spirit, and they were really hard to kill. But I can't tell if it's because my character's stronger now. They might all be similar. Old Cogger head? What is that? Locked by a contraption. Okay, interesting. These things remind me of the thralls quite a bit. I don't have any FP left. What? Forked hatchet. What is that? That could be like a pretty funny meme weapon. It's very short range. Doesn't bleed or anything. Just has physical damage. It's an axe, apparently. It's a really weird looking axe. Wow. Grave Glovewort. What build am I going for, Skyline? It's going to be a bit of strength and then faith at this point. Craziest costume I've ever worn. I haven't worn costumes since I was a kid, but I was Spider-Man for like several years, probably like a good 3 years. I did Ronald McDonald one time, and then I remember I had a friend that went as the Milkshake, and then I had a friend that went as Grimace, and another person that went as the Hamburglar. So that was pretty funny. And we went to like a senior's home and entertained them in elementary school. Did the Green Power Ranger, which I had not seen anybody do before, but it was like handmade. And then I don't even know. I don't even know if I've had any other costumes beyond that. I think the laziest one though, I just literally took a guitar case and said I was a musician, and that was the year actually I got quite a bit of candy too. It was pretty funny. The Hamburglar, yeah. Oh shit! What's going on there? That's scary, man. That's like some Saw traps right there. Well, what game is this? Can I get out of here? Or is this just to get the item? Down required, ahead, except luring out. Try God, then a dog. Okay, that's not really helpful at all. So, thank you, people that wrote those messages. It's a puzzle. This guy's got a torch out. Maybe we should do that too. Wait, I had the torches. Did it disappear? Can you use torches and then they go away? I thought I had one. Maybe I don't. Well, what we could try to do, we could try to jump and then get over there. Oh, I didn't quite do that. Nope. Too slow. There we go. Then going down. Man, this is a really cool dungeon, actually. I didn't know there was traps like that. Like, the whole floor is just like a death platform. Look at that. Can you use the horse? Not inside of here. Zero damage run without glitches will be an incredible feat in this game. Bosses are a little nutty. They are pretty cool, man. Some of them are very easy, and the others are, you know, pretty challenging. But so far, there's not been anything that's like unbelievable to me. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, because I've heard some things. But everybody's opinions are different, right? Maybe I just haven't gotten far enough. I think that when I get farther, I'll probably experience some crazy stuff. Prattling Pate, please help. What is that? Oh, those are the archstone carvings, aren't they? Man, this is giving me like Ocarina of Time vibes. These guys that just are really slow and they just keep coming at you. They're coming out of the ground too, they're like zombies. Root resin, nice. I want to try that item, but I don't want to get killed by these guys. How many hours do you have in the game so far? I have over 18 on this character. The screams from Ocarina of Time still haunt you, Lily. I couldn't beat that game when I was a kid. I had friends that did, but I was like, man, without having like an older sibling or like a strategy guide, if you're like 7 or 8 years old and you beat that whole thing and your parents limit the time you can play games, like you're literally a legend, man. Like you are a super genius. That's my personal opinion. Okay. How do we find this key item?
Strength be
It's right here.
granted, so the world might be mended.
Ooh.
The world might be mended.
That's cool.
This game is amazing, but I do have some gripes on just how vague it tells you where to go. I get this is Dark Souls, but it's too much with how big the map is.
Diamo, it kind of does tell you where to go, though. Like, have you just started playing it, or have you played more than I have so far? You did this a couple hours ago. You play during the night and then you watch. Oh, okay, cool. So you've already beaten this this mini dungeon thing. I think I could have gotten through this earlier on. Like, it wouldn't have been too hard, but I didn't go south right away. This is like the one section of the entire area I didn't go. Only went north, and then I went pretty far east and northeast as well. And then I went underground for a little bit too. Yeah, so when you get to a checkpoint, DMO, like there's a line of light pointing where you should go, and then you literally just look at where the compass direction is and where that syncs up, and it just had that direction. You can make it to the next one. So they actually they do give you some direction. It's not perfect, obviously. It's not like they're gonna put a marker on your map, but that's part of the gameplay, is discovering the map, finding the pieces of it, putting it together, and then also like exploring it yourself to find the checkpoints and other structures and items, enemies in between, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't really be fun for exploration, in my opinion. So like that was the whole thing? This wasn't, there was no boss in here? Oh no, there is. Okay, sorry, that opened that door. True.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the
Erdtree
world
Burial
might be
Watchdog,
mended.
what?
1 year of viewing and 1 year of modding. The entire time has been a blast, and I've loved hanging out with you and the community
Where,
we've built.
how come this came
Thank
off?
you for all you've done for me also. Here's to another 2 years.
Dude, what? Why is that not on the character? I'm switching it, but it's not. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up. It glitched out, I think. No, that's not gonna work at all, dude. Murder. Okay, I take that back. Maybe I wouldn't have been as good at this part. On the bleed too. Damn. Oof, this thing's fast. I like the design though. Very scary. Dude, the actual distance these guys can hit you from, just with the fact they're running towards you that quickly and attacking, is scary as well. I think they're actually possibly scarier than thralls. It's like they improve thralls. Oh, that guy can't friendly fire? What? Saved by the heal. Saved by the lucky roller. Oh, okay. Get out of here. Okay, well, he's doing that. Let's do some of this. Not too good. Didn't hit him that much with it, I don't think. This thing is so crazy, the design. Ooh. It's fast. It walks? Whoa, okay. Nope. Bad. Okay, here we go. No. No, 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 no. Bad, bad, bad. That's insane, dude. Wow. That's actually a pretty hard boss. You need the bow so you can start hitting clips for the montage? I do, yeah, damn. It'd be a good idea. Have you been seeing Binging with Babish sponsored Elden Ring video where he cooks land octopus and makes Crimson Tear Vial drink? I haven't seen that, no, but I was saying that there's definitely going to be people making recipes from this. 100%. Damn, that was crazy. Yeah, that's actually scary. Are those white shapes real players? Why don't they interact with anything if they are? What do you mean by interact with anything? They are real players, yeah. Actually, lucky I survived the first bit of this on the first attempt. These guys are wild. There's no way in hell I'm even gonna be able to kill that other guy while leaving these guys alive either. So I mean, we might as well just kill them again. Could not. That'd be like super lucky. I don't even understand that. Like they don't even die in one shot from a backstab either. So we have to at least hit them twice, even if we get one, which is not gonna be guaranteed. Gotta summon our buddy. Ancestral follower. Barely have time to do that. Alright, let's go do it. Okay, now let's see if this actually was just not hitting for max damage. It's still not that great. I gotta fix that. Make it a bit better. Oh my god, it just keeps attacking. I thought it only had like one attack. I didn't think it had combos. Okay. Ooh, thrusts? Dude, this is a lot of attacks. Wow. I feel like this thing by itself is harder than half the bosses in Dark Souls 2 that are actually like major. Without even having the additional dudes. Doesn't even stagger too because it's made of stone, so it's obviously just infinite poise. Got it, there we go. Wow. That was probably the most interesting thing I've seen in one of these mini dungeons so far. We got demi-human ashes too. I wonder what those are. Summon 5 demi-human spirits. Oh, we don't have enough FP for those either. Or no, wait, it does that anyway. Sorry, we might have enough max HP. I would assume we probably would. My cat person. I like all animals pretty much. I wouldn't own at this point either a reptile or like a bird or something like that. But I like everything. I've had cats before. I'd probably own a dog at some point, but yeah, I don't really mind anything at all. I have friends that have had all kinds of pets, like everything you could possibly think of that you could have domesticated at least, other than maybe like a pig or something like that. But yeah, big dog or small dog, that doesn't really matter to me. I mean, if I was gonna get a dog, I wouldn't get like a super small one, and I wouldn't get a super big one, but mainly just for lifestyle, because like super small, a lot of more health issues. They can have like psychological problems, like where they just get really annoying, and then really big, be more of a utility animal, or they want to feel like they're actually working or something like that, you know. depending on like what breed. So wouldn't want to like have it in an environment that doesn't match either. So, but yeah, I was gonna get a golden doodle, but I don't think I'm gonna get a dog for a long time at this point. Don't think there's any point until I'm like actually in one place for a long time. Also panicking. I've been enjoying the game quite a bit, dude. It's fun. We just got destroyed by a cat made of stone right there. Blue nose pit bulls for around 1k USD. Nice, dude. Nice. Do you breed them? Saves time every time you do it. A trick that saves time magic. If it's not a spoiler for progression in the game, you can tell me. If it's something that I already could have done, it has nothing to do with content I haven't seen, then I'm okay with that. What level am I? I'm level 33 at the moment. Whoa. Wait, why are these guys here now, too? What's up with that? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in there again and then use that Site of Grace a second time. Maybe you link a photo to Imgur. I can't check it out right now, but you can put it in chat if you want to. And then you can send me a link after. Like in a whisper message.
Poor Guava just getting ignored.
Oh wait, Guava, welcome back by the way. What's up, man? How have you been enjoying the game, by the way? What'd you rate difficulty in Dark Wraiths on Dark Souls 3? Difficulty? They're not too hard, but like they're harder than Dark Souls 1 Dark Wraiths, definitely. Like they improved them quite a bit, but they're not like super hard though. I'd say Wing Knights are probably harder overall. Didn't notice Guava. Wait, what? Are you talking to me? I'm so confused. Oh, you subbed for 2 years. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm sorry I didn't see that. You can always just tell me. You can remind me. I appreciate it, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, it's not. My recent events don't work, so that didn't show up at all. There was the bits from Crack Muffins, and then Dozy Do subbed. Dozy, thank you again for the Prime sub as well. If I missed that, and then nothing from what you did showed up. It only gets like half of the things sometimes, whether it's Streamlabs or even like the actual website built in recent events. Then reloading doesn't change that. Kill merchants, they drop a bell. At the round table, they will start selling what merchants sell. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So you can kind of just like get their inventory still. Oh my god. Who is this? What? Yo, that's actually crazy. Calm down. Calm down, man. I don't think so. What is this thing? It actually is backing away, too. It's sentient. But it can be staggered, though. Okay, there we go. If that's a basic enemy, I'm kind of worried. Because I'm assuming this is pretty early in the game still, this area that we're in. Starting to get nervous on this one. These enemies are crazy. Oh, some of them are just... like I said, they're higher quality than a full-on, like, fully designed boss for the other game. And it's not even like an actual... It's a responding enemy, potentially, you know? I mean, there's got to be some advantage they give you. Like, that guy could be staggered, luckily. But if he couldn't, I don't know what I would... Like, that would be kind of scary. For just a basic fight. How did these guys get here, though? They weren't here before. Now everything's destroyed. Like, they made craters in the earth. What the hell? Okay, wait. I have an idea. Check this out. That guy actually just luckily didn't get hit by it. Nice. And then pulled a boulder out of the ground to make his Reaper weapon into a Great Hammer. What was that? How do you do that, man? I want that weapon. Wow, okay. That was pretty crazy. So we did that. We got the Impaler's Catacombs. There's a lot of stuff off to the side here too that we can do, and then there's another one of these like little circles too. I feel like that's similar to this thing. I mean, there's other ones we haven't found too, like this. I might be wrong though. Something over here too.
Not sure I've even seen someone play a Souls-like game being so chill. Ice cold. Wish I was as chill, but I'm nothing but a craven.
I'm nothing but a craven. That's hilarious. Afraid to have my arms cut off, my legs cut off, even my head. It's quite lark when you think about it. That's that NPC with the red hood, right? The Red Riding Hood looking person. That's awesome, dude. Thank you, Shaggy, for the bits. Honestly, I think that you could be chill playing this game. It's pretty relaxing at the same time as scary as well. It's a nice contrast. Just think of it this way: if you die, just figure out a better way to do the thing, and that's kind of like, think of that as the point of the game. Don't feel entitled to it being a different way, because obviously they designed it and you're the one that's experiencing it for what it is. So find better ways within your own strategies to do it. Or I mean, definitely don't play the game if you're not having fun, but that's kind of like expected, I think. So when you have set ideals that are not really like you know, part of the game that you just imagine, and you're like, oh, I deserve to beat this first try, or this is going to just work, like, then maybe you get disappointed. And yeah, of course, if you're doing the same thing and you're getting destroyed over and over again, that's frustrating too. So I would just say either of those things being considered. Take some time away and do other stuff in the game that's easier, because there's tons of stuff that's pretty easy as well. It's a huge contrast to the difficulty so far. Like, most of the stuff we've done isn't too bad. There's only a couple things that were pretty crazy. And I played for like, what, 18 plus hours, so it's not too bad of like a progression of, you know, being able to find easier stuff and hard stuff. If everything was just as equally as difficult, then yeah, that would be really frustrating. But they give you a chance, I think, to make the character stronger and find better strategies. I think even more in this game than they did in the other ones, because of how open the game is, right? You don't have to actually be restricted to like 2 set areas you have to go to, or 3 set areas. It's like you could go to like 10 different places, 20 different places. So I can't get through here. I must have to get something else done before I can go through this part. Wednesday 4 video coming to YouTube. It's already on there. I'm going to publish it once we're done this stream right here. I like to do it every time we're done a stream. Which areas have I explored? This is my map so far. That is what I got. So yeah, Ority's Rise. That's what this place is called. Gotta check that out again at some point in the future. I'm assuming this building right here is going to be the what was it, Morne Castle, where Irina wanted us to find her father and deliver the letter. Then we got this little building here too. So I guess what we can do, because we're already like closer to this, we'll go to this first, then go back around this side. If I can find out where to face the right direction. It would be cool if, like, the compass. Oh no, the compass is on the map. My bad. So southwest, right? Yeah, there we go. I always forget to reference it. What level am I? I'm level 33 at the moment. Irina and Morne sounds familiar. Yeah, that's definitely. It made me wonder. I wonder if it is actually the same character somehow, and they just took a time traveler or something like that. Somehow made it into this game. I'm not sure if Morne is the father, though. It just might be the name of the castle. If I've been able to find a big bunker weapon anywhere for us cavemen, you know? Oh, like a big giant, like a great club or something? I have not found a giant weapon yet. I'm sure I will, though. Check Imp statue in front of the tower. Oh, was there actually a statue there? Okay, we'll go back to that then after this. Then we already have this unlocked. I probably could have just traveled here too, right? See your theory from earlier. HM, I didn't. Can you repost it? What is that armor? It's a fire monk robe. Or fire monk armor, sorry. Okay, this castle looks relatively tame, so I'm assuming it's not going to be too bad. Oh, I've seen this one in one of the, I think it was in the Tokyo Game Show demo, right? Oh, they have the other giant dudes. Okay. Oh, man. So we've already seen one of these guys, but he was blue, though. And he was shooting magic arrows. But they do a lot of damage, though. And it's really hard to tell when he's going to shoot it. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. I got to get in there. Famous last words. Found the chest in the dragon burnt ruins yet, so that's probably a spoiler. Asking any question of anything if I've seen so far is going to most likely be a spoiler most of the time. Just for frame of reference, so. Where am I on the map? I am in the south part of the map right here. Have you found this yet? Have you found that? Yeah, like every single time someone asks that question, I would say 9 times out of 10 it's been a spoiler. And I'm not sure it'll be the case every time, but at least 50% of the time I'm assuming it's going to be a spoiler. And a little bit less as I get farther, but because you keep playing ahead of me, or you're already ahead, it's as long as you're continuing to play the game or beat it, then I have to play a lot of catch up to be able to not be spoiled by you asking that question. Know if spells are affected by stats if they're upgraded. I don't know anything about upgrading spells. I just know about you can scale effectiveness of spells typically or meet requirements by putting stats in. But I don't know how to like upgrade a spell itself. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Mang, this is the first playthrough. Yeah, I should say that in the title as well. Castle Morne, okay. Have you fought Master Chief yet? No, I haven't seen Master Chief, luckily. What is being worshipped over here? And why are those guys like little winged demon dudes? What's happening? Acquire materials. Smoldering butterfly, nice. Oh, it's more of like a sacrifice, I guess. Praise the Erd Tree. And that guy looks very similar to the dude that was in the other castle, the Stormvale Castle. That was trying to tell us to take the other entrance and not go through the gate. Take the long way. Oof. These things have like mini Yorm machetes. Oh man. How did Irina write a letter if she's blind? People can write if they're blind. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can read the letter or that it's like written normally, but maybe that her father can read it. I don't know. I feel like that's a pretty basic thing though that you could do. Like, how am I? How do you like the game so far, Delfino? I love the game, dude. It's really fun. We're trying to see how far we can get today on this. I just found Morne Castle, I believe. I'm trying to deliver a letter for somebody. And there's a lot of enemies here, like just right in the open. This guy's got like a little tail too, a little like reptile tail. Ooh. Oh, nice! Actually got him. Smithing Stone 1. Yeah, we have a lot of Smithing Stone regular ones. We need the Somber Smithing Stone 1. A lot of the regular ones. Can't use those too much on anything we want to actually upgrade right now. We're in this dilemma where we have the later upgrades, but we don't have the earlier ones that are the special earlier ones. Can I read the letter? Let's see. Is it a key item? Nope. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Gorgeous silken handkerchief lightly stained with blood. Words can be made out within. Doesn't actually say the letter. Just explains what it actually is. Also, Jack's going pretty good. How are you, man? Okay, we have to go this way. There's different dog breeds. The fluffy ones are pretty funny, actually. This game still have a pyromancy class. I don't think you can start as a pyromancer. Actually, that's pretty interesting. I don't know if I've seen pyromancy in the game. You've not bought the game yet because you don't want disappointment lava. That's fair. Well, if you do play the game, I hope you enjoy it. And if not, thanks for being here. I would say, like, if you are waiting to, if it does get updated for specifically any issues or whatever, you're going to get a better version of it. Even if it's the slightest, right? Oh, he just rolled off. Man, he took no fall damage. That's wild. I don't know about that one. They fell off too. Nice. Ooh. First off, late ladder, then time for grace. Cool to see you doing stuff you've already done so you can watch those spoilers. Yeah, I'm probably behind most people that are here unless you played the game like 2 or 3 days later than me and didn't like spend a lot of hours maybe. You could have probably bought it like 2 days ago and still been farther if you've just been playing it constantly. But I've been taking my time though. And especially for just watching streams, I think mostly every streamer that exists is probably ahead that did start on release. It would be really hard to not imagine that. Unless they did something similar to me and they just found more optional stuff, like it would be hard to imagine they don't have more main stuff done. Just purely by the amount of hours that people typically stream. Another stone sword key, nice. Yeah, there's a lot to do in it too. There's a huge amount of stuff. You could probably easily have a 100-hour playthrough. I wonder if these things are weak to fire. Let me try. I have a suspicion. Not as much as I thought. Wait, what if I do that like right in your face though? Hit you with that. Oh, there we go. That's what you want to do. You want to hit them with the actual beginning of it. Nice. Because they're usually really weak to physical damage. What's over here? Please help me. I'm of noble blood. If those hideous mongrels eat me, I'll be forever marred. Anything but that, please. Think of the disgrace. Pickled turtle. Wow! Of course. Dude, let me out. Don't kill me. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to just give you a nice little surprise. Oh, it didn't even hit him. Amazing. Well, you know what? We'll leave him. We'll leave the other guy. We'll chill. These dudes don't seem like they care too much, so we'll just leave them. Sick offhand weapon, yeah. The dragon head is actually something I saw in the trailer. It might have been a magic version of it though. It might have not been the exact same thing, but I saw something like that and I was like, dude, this looks really cool. So I was pretty excited to get it. Oh boy, what is going on here? Oh no, this is not good.
Withdrawn from its vessel.
Lainey, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Welcome. Also, we're actually getting an emote made of the maiden. So Squall Think is going to be replaced with an Elden Ring themed Think version of that. It's going to be Melina, so that should be done tomorrow.
So the world might be mended.
It's just being worked on right now.
Just saying hi. Don't want any spoilers. GL.
Skull Monkey, thank you for the 64 months. Welcome back. Yeah, because I know that the Harambe one, like, it never did really well right off the bat, but I just really enjoyed it, so I made it. And it was kind of hard to, like, understand, I think, so that one should be a bit better. I think it looks really cool. You like this game better than DS3 and Demon Souls? This is my favorite game in general, regardless of the genre of the game. So I would hopefully that answers answers it. I would put it very far above those, but I can't because if we're gonna go on a 10 out of 10 scale, and I already rate, for example, Bloodborne, Sekiro like 9.5s or whatever, it's really hard to give this game just a 0.5 higher than that. So I have to take all the games now down in the scale.
So far?
Twin Blade Talisman. What does that one do? Enhances final hit of chain attacks. What? Twin Blade technique is a tradition of the Confessors who closely guard the secret of how they preserve the momentum of their attacks. Thus is the final strike of their onslaught and more deadly. Interesting. Are there any mimics? I haven't actually seen any mimics yet. Do you have a usage statistic on your emotes? I do, yeah, and I do check them. And Think was it underperformed every single thing except for, I think, Mad when it was made, and then even till now. So, but I just kept it because I liked it. But yeah, the statistics aren't too good on it. So those are the ones I usually replace first as the underperforming ones, unless I'm just really enjoying using it myself, maybe, or just the way it looks. But we'll be making more, though. That'll be one of the Elden Ring emotes. We'll make another one as well. I just got to figure out exactly what the character would be for it, or how it would be represented, because it's kind of hard to reference things with that small of a format of image, right? And then still let it translate well and it look good. and then that it actually shows the expression properly and everything. So I think for the Think one, that is actually really decent, having the maiden for it. And that's probably the most popular character you could make an emote of, right? So, like some of them, I guess the pot guy too, the pot dude. But I think Twitch is making that a global emote, because on Twitter, if they got enough feedback on their poll or their little post thing, that they were gonna make that. So that might just be a global emote. Oh, it's like an actual fog gate down there in the water. What? I wonder if we have to, like, drain. No, I guess you can't drain the water. Never mind. We're gonna have to do something interesting. Maybe you can run through there. It doesn't look too deep, but like for at first I was like, can we swim? Like what? Smithing stone 2. Anyone knows if FromSoft develops multiple games at once? They do, yeah. They do overlapping development cycles for most of the things they're doing, and then they outsource their remakes to QLock and Bluepoint so far. The timeline, though, does leave... I think there is a point where they're only working on one, but they do overlap, though, for at least, I would say, the better part of like a year or two. So they're making Bloodborne and DS3 at the same time at one point. And then they would have had to have been making this and Sekiro at the same time as well. Ooh, rat's going underneath me. Oh, I don't have the FP. This game's easily the best Souls game. Everyone says it feels like a better version of all the other games combined. Oh yeah, of course. Well, FromSoft themselves actually said that that was the goal, is to take everything they've done particularly and make you know, a game that was not possible to make before. That is like, you know, the biggest they can go for. Missed an item in the rat room. The whip? Ooh, nice. The whip doesn't have bleed on it. I guess because it's not a thorn whip, right? It has the kick skill, so it's similar to like the hammers and all that. Some mobs you're having an easy time on as sorcerer, but some are torture. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is they do give you stuff that at different points in time are very feasible for you to kill. And then if your character's just not strong enough, it'll be very obvious. Like you will just get one shot and they will, like, you can't even hit damage on them that looks like you're even doing anything. It's just like, nope. But I think even furthermore, just beyond damage, like some enemies just have really crazy abilities. I play in 1080p. I'm playing in 1080, and then I'm streaming in 1080 downscaled to 720, which we're working on. Actually, so there's two companies I've looked into so far for a custom build. One of which may sponsor some of it, and is pretty popular for a lot of other streamers you guys watch. So I'm trying to see what they can do, and then hopefully I can do a really crazy PC build with them, and then I'll do 4K downscaled to 1080. Or even just native 1080, whatever works better, whatever looks better and runs better. But I'd be able to play in much higher resolution for sure too. Man, get out of here! So like light attacks just don't stagger this guy at all. So also this thing fighting there, I can't speak. Shooting the arrows. Rapid fire. Okay, now I can actually hit this, though. Oh, of course, it's just out of range. Never mind. Let's try that again. Okay, I hit him instead. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Of course, that didn't work. Nope. Dude, stop being out of range. Yes. 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 Get wrecked. Look how big the jellyfish are down there too. Those ones look a little different than the ones we found before. Maybe it's just the color of the area. They look a little different. 20K computer rig. I don't know about that. That's definitely not necessary for 4K. But your PC can't handle this game. You feel like you can't enjoy the world as much as playing on medium graphics. Yeah, that's fair. I would say if you get a chance, if you can get a console that can run it, like the PS5 runs it better than PC does, just right off the bat anyways, unless you are playing on like a ridiculous PC. So that is the best platform to play it on, I think, for the price, because it's like literally a quarter of the price of my PC, or you know, maybe a third at the most for the disc version. So really, really good deal for that, in my opinion. But don't fall into the water while you're trying to figure it out. Oh man, there are some things I could mention that might help it perform a bit better in the settings, and there's also one thing outside of the game you can do in Windows. But other than that, though, I understand what you mean, man. Like, this computer can't run it perfectly either, but I think a lot of people are experiencing some of the issues. No, swing's not a thing for sure. Yeah, you can do like a visceral on the jellyfish. Get one on StockX. You can pay it off over a year. That's what you're doing. That's pretty smart, actually. If that works better for you. Delfino, I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. I'm glad that you're enjoying this, by the way, too, and that it's your favorite game so far from Soft. I'm definitely in agreement with that. I think that the way you put it is exactly what they're going for. Just remember, be careful walking up to this fog gate. Item around the tower. Okay. Leonine Misbegotten. What? Cool. Just gonna brute force this. I think we might. I think we might. I think I might just heal, and then also, at the same time, I guess can't do spirit summons on this. Oof. It's not gonna work. Oh. Oof. Nice. More like Leonine the never remembered. Because you're dead. No, I'm just kidding. Grafted Blade Greatsword. What? Now that seems like a big weapon. It's 40 strength though. Oh my god. Ooh, that looks really cool. Okay, I'm gonna be using that at some point. I'm not sure what it does. Might have to have the stats to be able to use that. Game of Thrones reference. So I actually haven't seen all of Game of Thrones. I only saw one episode, so I'm not sure what the reference might have been there. But I'm sure there's some in the game just with the style of George R.R. Martin's writing and all that. Because he did play a pretty big role in the story, as far as I know, in the character writing. So yeah, that probably was supposed to be like more of an early game thing. But that is that. Do I want to know what it does? Well, I think I can figure it out once we get the levels for it. or at least meet some of the requirements. So I have a thing that I can actually increase faith with. So it might be better to do strength now. Are there tail breaks in this game? I haven't seen any tail cuts. Also, Runslayer, dude, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs, man. Matt, Daverful, Achilles, Cubicle, and Lady D's, thank you so much for the... Or, sorry, I hope you enjoy your emotes gift, or... I hope you enjoy your sub and your emotes and all that. Thanks to Runslayer. And welcome. Imagine I could speak, though. Oh, man. I have something to increase faith with that's like an actual... It's like a talisman. One of these things. So it'll increase my stats. Which one? Do I already have it on? Oh, I'm already wearing it. Never mind. So I take more damage. I already have it actually increased. That's pretty cool. So if I take that off... Yeah, we get 3 faith, 3 intelligence, and then 3 mind. Pretty much. Are you new? No, I'm just not caffeinated at the moment. Need that caffeine. What time is it? 4:08. I think we're gonna take a really quick break, and I will do that. I think I'll get some coffee, and then yeah, then I'll be back. What weapon am I using at the moment? I'm using the halberd +5 at the moment. So that was the Morne castle. I didn't find the person to give the letter to, so we can actually go and look for that in a second. I'm just gonna chill here for a moment though, with the jellyfish. Hopefully they don't kill me. Is there a pose? Wait, we have a really good gesture. It's the rapture one. This one. All right, now I'll be right back. Thank you so much for enjoying the stream so far, guys, by the way. Here is the Twitter if you want to know when I go live. And other updates. Here is the YouTube if you want to see part 4 of my playthrough, which is going to be up after this is done. And then part 5 will be up tomorrow after the next playthrough day. And then here's the Instagram as well. And I'll be right back.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Squilla, don't have time to watch you much anymore. Curious what your thoughts on Elden Ring are. Can you do a standalone review?
Alrighty, we're back. We did it. We survived. I got coffee. Whew. Flaming Queen, thank you for the 21 months. Don't have much time to watch anymore, but you're curious of what my thoughts are on the game. Can I do a standalone review? So I actually will be doing a review video when I'm a little bit further into it, but my opinions so far, I really love it. It's cool. It's actually like such a massive game that I'm kind of scared to like keep going further into it, not knowing how big the game is. Cause like, I don't know. Like I might get a little bit like, I don't know what the word would be. I think that I'm confused at this point. Cause like, look how much we've done. We've gone through a lot of stuff. I think that in terms of area size, that's almost the size of like the main stuff you do in a Souls game, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe that's like not true. But in terms of like how much actual square feet we've ran across on the map and things and features, like that's a lot of stuff. That's a crazy amount of stuff, right? So, I think the feeling of the world getting bigger goes away. I don't think it would go away. It's just subjectively just big, right? Because like this is like not that much of the game, right? So I'm pretty excited to see what's going on. But I'm like, I'm kind of getting confused as to how much there actually is, because I'm just surprised they actually did this much stuff. There's a lot of development, you know, and it's pretty high quality too. So like the game's awesome. I haven't found a problem with it at all. It's just more so the technical difficulties of it releasing on PC and them not handling some of the stutter, but that'll probably be fixed. What's good on Creer? How are you doing? We're just trying to find more stuff in this place. We're trying to look for a guy that we need to give a letter to. For an NPC. Also, I missed this as well, I think. Oh, no, that was already there, right? Okay, we can level up a little bit. Wait, I already did. Yeah, I got the 25 strength, didn't I? Missed an item. Where was the item? It's also okay if I do miss items. You guys don't have to tell me all the time if I do. Unless it's like right in front of me, but I appreciate it. But I 100% will miss so many things in this. I'm assuming it was around here, right? Overwhelmed? It's not overwhelming. It's just like it's actually it's just a massive game. Oh, that was a good item. Nice, I got it. Cool. I need that one. So now we can actually make use of some of the other weapons, hopefully. Unless I need 2 of them to upgrade the special weapons for the first bit of it. Okay, or I could get knocked over into the water again. Ooh. Destroyed. Let's go back up there. I think there's a few other areas in this place I didn't go to. Ping Pong, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your emotes, man. Welcome. Are we still being chased by the enemy? What's going on here? From Software have outdone themselves by a big margin. That's what I mean. Like, so I'm trying to wrap my head around how much they actually outdid themselves by. And every time I keep playing, I keep thinking, like, how is it even possible that they did this much stuff? But then again, I guess they just couldn't do it before. It just wasn't possible to fit this game size on a console that was old and make it this high quality, you know? And they hadn't figured out the PC aspect of it yet. They didn't want to just release a PC game this big. So it makes sense, but it's crazy though. Think you'll be doing 0-hit runs after a while? Probably. I think I'd go for 0 damage instead, but yeah, something like that. I think what I'm actually, sorry, when I was saying I was worried, I think it's more about I'm worried about missing things. Like just with how big it is, like in the first playthrough, there's like, it just seems like there's so many more things you can miss. Like if all of what we've done except for like 2 things were optional, then how much could you, like you could have missed most of this playthrough in your first playthrough. And that's a crazy amount of stuff. Like that's absolutely insane. Yeah. The Siege of Castle Morne, a lone hero fights for his vengeance, only to fall at the hand of Lord Godfrey. Lord Godfrey, we gotta find that guy. Still hasn't found the Elden Ring. Full me, it's shattered, man. How are we gonna find it if it's shattered? It's in pieces. How terrified am I to do no hits? I'm not really terrified of anything in this game. It's more of just I'm just enjoying it and playing it. I haven't really thought of runs because I haven't really done much of the game, so I'd have to beat the game and then give you a little bit of like a recap of like what I thought going through it, like what I think later, and that's what we're going to be doing. So there's a discussion that I made with Faraz about those kinds of subjects, including casual gameplay, PvP, the design, George R.R. Martin's involvement in the story writing, the characters, all that stuff, with minimal spoilers. That's going to be coming out in a couple days at least, and then from there we're going to do a later game recap, or once we've completed it, same kind of discussion, go back over some other details we discovered, and then that's going to be kind of like a, I guess, mini series of discussions on it, because there's a lot to talk about, obviously. Okay, so we have to go over to the other side of this castle, I guess. What's over here? Yeah, we already went there. We might have already found everything in here. I don't know. There's definitely something missing, though, if we haven't delivered the letter yet. Yeah, the file size is small because they compressed it really well. So games can be compressed well and then be big games, but developers don't always do that to the extent that they could, I guess, or maybe they couldn't find a way to do it. Spoonman, this is on PC, yeah. Oh no. Wait, how do you... Oh, he climbed the ladder? What? That's crazy. Can be finding secrets while other people rush to the end, though. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I want to do everything you can do that I can possibly imagine myself, and then if I've missed things and I'm at the end and I know, okay, like obviously I've beaten it and I can go to the second playthrough, if it gives you the option at least, which I'm assuming it does, then you guys can tell me, or I can look up what I missed, right? Or we'll find it on the next playthrough. But I want to find everything I possibly can the first time that is as close to everything there is. That'd be amazing. And I think I will do that. It's just, it's hard to remember a lot of things playing this too, because like you could ask me so many questions if I've done this or that or whatever, and like there's a lot of different things that have happened. So actually remembering the names of things, all the items, all the different stuff, all the stuff that's similar altogether, it's a lot of memorization. So I might have to revisit certain places again and then see if I missed anything even further than what I saw and all that. McHuff, this is my favorite game of all time, dude. This is the best game I've ever played or seen. And I don't think it has to do much more to even, you know, continue to have that title, but I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will only get better. Knack 2. Knack 2 is very special, but not special to me, unfortunately. Okay, maybe we can go over here. Or was this what we did last time? Okay, definitely not. Dead before I even get the item here. Smithing stone too. Okay. Ooh. Can one even heal? I tried the great sword from the boss here. I literally just got it, so I'm going to try it as soon as I can meet requirements. Oh, this thing is so crazy at getting me off the ladder. We might actually just die trying to get up here. Damn, dude. Try jumping from the tower. Can I see your build? I can show you right after we're alive again. I think it's like 20 vigor. I leveled to 25 strength at this point, and then I have, I think, 16 or 17 dex. Yeah, it's 17 dex, actually. And then my magic stats are changed a bit because of the talisman that I have. So, yeah, 20, 25. Oh, 14 dexterity. Sorry, my bad. 17 faith, that's what it is. So we need some more dexterity still to use this weapon here. Like, between these two, these are the coolest things I've seen so far. But I think I need more strength to actually use the weapon art on that so I know what it does. Otherwise, it might not do anything. Can you go down the lift here? No. Don't know how you're ahead of me in levels, Sister. How long have you played for? Cool coffee cup. This one, this is pretty cool actually. It has like a hole in it that you can put a spoon in for whatever reason, or like something else. Yeah, so you have more hours than me. You played roughly 6 hours longer. That would make sense. Okay, so we can't go there. That's nothing. I feel like that one main ladder is the only place. You have to find another way. Oh, there's wait, there might be this right here. Unless there's no ladder. Is there a doorway? I see a doorway. Ooh, okay. And a chest. Claymore. Ooh, dude, the Claymore, I bet it's good. I bet it's pretty good in this game. And I bet we can use it right now. And I bet I can upgrade it. Oh, it has such a good weapon art too. Oh my god. Okay, we might have to use the Claymore as well. That's sick, man. It's got the Artorias flip on the regular Claymore. They just went that far. They just did that. That's so cool. All right, well that we can upgrade right now. We don't even have to wait because I'm assuming it's the regular smithing stones. But I'm gonna be a bit heavier on this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this off. That dragon head is so heavy. It's by itself. What is the weight? Oh, it's only 2.5. Never mind. I'm wrong. It was the gauntlets that were pretty heavy because we had to switch them to use it. I thought it was like 8 pounds. Yeah, it has the Artorias flip on the regular Claymore. Wait, what happened to that guy? He just fell over and died. Was he already dead at the same time? I thought he was helping me. He just died. Everyone playing through is different and seeing other areas you haven't yet. That's kind of the nice thing about it. Like, there's just so many places you can go right off the bat. There is no gated progression with most of the stuff, it seems, right? Whereas before, it would be like, okay, you start DS1, you can go to Undead Parish or Undead Burg or whatever. You can go to the catacombs, but you're probably going to die, so it's not really a good option. You could try to kill Sif, but you probably will die to Sif. So like those are your options right there. That's it. There's really nowhere else you actually can go that will make sense, right? Here it's like it feels like there's hundreds of things, and that was the most open game that they made so far for the early game. Dark Souls 1 or 3, you have to go to High Wall. You don't have a choice. And then from High Wall, you can do Settlement, you could do the tree, but then you have to go to the swamp. And then once you get to the swamp, you can go to Sage, or you can go to the swamp, but that's it. There's only 2 options at the most, maybe 3 once you open up more things, but never, dozens. So I think that is, it's a really groundbreaking feature for their games, because their games have never done any of that stuff. But it doesn't sacrifice anything from the quality of the game, too. He was so surprised that his heart just stopped. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad we found the Claymore. And then I guess this is how we get up to the other part of the castle and then maybe find our objective so we can deliver this letter to Irina's dad. Until we figure out her dad actually is the guy that was the beast that we killed. And it's just a sad story from there. Maybe that would actually be the twist to it. I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought the boss would be her dad. Got the steel wire torch as well. Is that different than a regular torch? Does quite a lot of fire damage. I guess you could do a run with the torch now if you want. Does it have a weapon or? No way. Does anybody okay? I want to know. Did anyone that got the torch try to do that yet? I had no idea. Wow, that's really cool, man. Who would equip the torch? I mean, I would use it to see things that are dark, and I would use it if I was doing a challenge run, but never as a regular weapon. It has quite a bit of damage for fire, though, so I'm assuming that if you upgraded it, or somehow you could scale the fire damage, maybe use oil urns in the fire from the torch, you could probably hit quite a lot for that. That's so cool. Torch is useful in the dark, so many dark areas in the great game. I've seen a couple, but nothing that was like pitch black where you would absolutely need it. But I definitely should be using it more often. I thought we already had one. That last mini dungeon we did was pretty dark. Torch only run one. Iron Cleaver. Oh, we got the weapon from these guys too. we just gained like so many weapons. We got the Grafted Greatsword, Claymore, Forked Hatchet, Iron Cleaver, Morning Star, Whip, and the Torch all in this stream. And the Erdsteel Dagger from Kenneth Haight as well for doing that little side quest. That's crazy, man. We almost like doubled the amount of weapons. So this is a standard axe weapon. That's pretty cool. Nice. There's some areas where the torch is actually needed, really? I was hoping for that. Like Hollow Knight has an area where it's pitch black and you need some sort of light to get through it, but you could still do it without it, right? Kind of reminds me of using Flash and Pokemon in that first cave. So many streamers are like, it's too dark, and then you're like, why don't you use the torch? But yeah, maybe they didn't even know, or they didn't find it. I'm curious of the fire damage right now. I want to use that. Oh, I don't have any FP left, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait. We'll do it after. Wait, is that taking us back to where we were before? I think this might be the same area. So we kind of went in a circle there. I still haven't found the guy. And then we've already been over there too. Did I beat Godric yet? I did beat Godric, yeah. That is the farthest I've made it for the main game. I'm assuming just because like there was actually a cutscene for him. And then the NPC was talking about how he ties into the Golden Order and then, you know, Godfrey as well. Okay. I think we're going to leave this area. Can't wait to watch the YouTube video. You haven't been able to catch much of the stream since Elden Ring has taken your time. You know what? I by no means blame you, dude. I would expect a lot of people to actually be coming back and watching that stuff after they've beaten it. And even for the videos too, like there's been comments with people saying, you know, they really are excited to watch it, but they just have to wait. I just appreciate that you're even commenting because that helps a huge amount. So thank you for anyone that did that. And yeah, we'll just keep putting the playthrough parts out there until I'm done. And then I'm going to be doing little specific videos along the way if I find something cool. And then there's that discussion video that I want to put out too for the early game or early impressions, then late impressions, which is already recorded. I just have to, again, put the visuals behind it. As a store, thank you. I appreciate it. And then I guess for people that don't want spoilers, there is a Demon Souls video coming out, like a tier list and a kind of like a lore analysis of certain bosses. Or at least the ones that have decent backstory. Okay. Where can we go? Like, we didn't quite find the person we were looking for. But maybe that's the point, though. Maybe we should return to Irina again. And then talk to her and see if she says anything. And then we can go over here, use the Stone Sword key after we see what's going on. You're so close it hurts? Oh, okay. He is in the castle. Okay. I guess we're going to search the castle again. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking for it. We'll do it again. There's behind the castle, then there's beside the rampart jail. Let's go to this one.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Maybe he's in like the prison area. Chris, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Welcome back, dude. Or welcome, sorry. Not welcome back. Should we kill all these guys? Okay, wait, let's use the torch on the rats. If I can even hit them before they hit me. It's not too bad, actually. It's not even upgraded yet, either. Nice, man. And the fire looks so good in this game, too. That's one thing they did really well. Particle effects look insane. Don't think it's a spoiler. It's like GPS. That is technically... Like, it wouldn't be a spoiler. It would be backseating, because we know the guy exists, obviously, right? But we don't know in what nature. Like, I thought maybe if we talked to her again, she would have said, oh, maybe he's the beast guy or whatever. He turned into a beast guy. Maybe I should read the messages a little bit more that are on the ground. I don't know. If this bonfire spawns after the behind the castle one, you won't find him there. Okay, we'll run through from the beginning. Oh, wait. Let's remove the markers. I've noticed when you remove the markers, it doesn't take the one you just put down on the map off right away. Like, that's still there, see? Remove all markers. Yes. See, and then there's still some over here too. You don't read the stuff that people would put down? Sometimes it actually helps a bit, right? Disappears after 3 seconds, okay. Yeah, these ones haven't disappeared yet. The blue ones work independently of the green ones. How do you remove... Wait, there's green ones? What? What are... Wait. How do you take off the waypoints then? Custom ones are green. But I put that there, didn't I? Or... hit square. This says I have 0, so I mean, their markers, press X and then beacons A. Okay, wait. Place beacon. How do you remove the beacons? You have to actually go to it on the map and then deselect it. Okay, well actually I do want a beacon there still. In that one spot. Wonder if we can stealth this whole area. To mark the blue ones, click them again. So you have to find them and then click them. Okay. So you can't like just automate it or automatically get rid of all the blue ones. I can hear people battling over there. I just want to aggro all these guys again. Everything on the roof of the map looks the same. But yeah, there's definitely some section I didn't search. Because the areas are pretty dense. Like, they make them look really good. That's the hard part. So, I mean, the better it looks, the harder it is to actually find where you're going, because it's just so immersive and, like, again, detailed. If it was less detailed, it'd probably be easier to see. Because there wouldn't be all this, like, you know, like all these assets, all the ruins, all the enemies distracting you. What effects do you have on your custom potion? Crimson Crystal Tier restores half of max HP, and then Spike Crack Tier temporarily boosts charge attack power. There's an item over here. Golden Root, nice. Ladder ahead. So that is where we go down to that area. That is somewhere I have found. I don't think there's somewhere you can jump off of to get to another part from here specifically, because I think I'm thinking of maybe jumping onto something now would be the answer, if we didn't clearly see like a pathway of some sort, or you know, another ladder. Because we don't want to fall down here. Can jump over this. No turn back ahead, okay. Yeah, we haven't been here yet. I don't think. Or maybe we were just there. I don't know. Ooh, get him. The accuracy. Oh, there's an item back there too. Golden rune. How many times have you guys jumped while talking to the NPC dialogue? Because the button's Y now. I think I might have tried to. I don't know if it lets you do anything during the dialogue though, does it? Does it depend on the NPC? Like, cause if I press like crouch, for example, while I'm talking to somebody, it doesn't work. But you can like be crouched. Oh, here's the guy. Nice. You can be crouched and then stay crouched in conversation. So if I want to talk to him,
I'm Edgar.
like I can't jump.
How things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought.
It just lets you
Seems
skip the
it was
dialogue.
all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but
Let
whatever
strength
you
be
come here to do,
granted so the
I'm
world might be
afraid
mended.
Castle Morne won't hold
So
much
the
longer.
world might be mended.
Take this, by way of apology.
Sacrificial twig.
Let strength be granted
that?
so the world might be mended.
I see. From
So the world
Irina.
might be mended.
Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Morne does not fall.
Oh, the game tabbed out for me. Again, randomly. It's the 4th time that's happened.
If you see Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
Okay.
If you see Irina, her father will come for her.
So we're going to have to go and tell her that. And that's this part. I think we're done here. Going back to the Castle Morne Rampart. Lethal, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. And Old Brax, thank you for the 48 months, man. How have you been? Welcome back, dude. So she was before this place, right? Like right before we went under the underpass.
Be granted so the world might be mended.
That was just on top of a tree. That was funny.
So the world might be mended.
Okay, maybe we should have gone from the other side. I don't know what's worse. Also, why'd that drop from the ceiling? Did you guys just see that? An item fell from the roof there. That was weird. Has anybody seen an item fall before? Dude, she's actually dead. Are you serious? Spawned on an incline? What? Dude, if she's dead, then do we have to go back and tell the dad she's dead now, too? I will tell him. Rolling Goose didn't have to come back to work tonight. All you want to do is play and watch the streams. No worries, man. Like, I mean, think of it this way: you have something to look forward to, right? Like, you don't have to get it all done in one day, right? Even though, like I said, I could easily play this for 12 hours or more, but I'm not going to, because I can still do that stuff the next day. But I appreciate you being here when you can, though, dude. I really, really do. And if you have more important things, I totally understand. Like, that definitely comes first. I am super curious as to how this is going to go if we tell him. Or if we even can tell him. What armor is that? I have the Fire Monk armor at the moment. Mini, I don't know who that is now. If you ask me if I've done anything, it's most likely a spoiler if you've played quite a bit of the game. Because I've only had about 19 and a half, 20 hours at this point. And I've killed 2 bosses that you have to kill to progress through the game. That's it. killed Margit, and I've killed I almost said Roderick. Godric. So, which I'm sure you could do within the first couple hours if you wanted to. "55 hours in and you're still discovering new areas?" Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be the case, man. It's good, though. Okay, will he say anything to us?
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Irina, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, I'll devote my Irina has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact. Thanks to you, and devote my
Dude, he just doesn't even know.
I only hope it remains intact.
Was Godric hard for me? He's pretty difficult, but I wouldn't say he was like hard though. I think the ulcerating tree spirit was probably the hardest so far. Ooh, imagine we can get up here. Yo, can we get some out of bounds action on this box? I think maybe. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, dude, we're up on like the corner of the castle now. No one can stop us. We are out of the boundaries. If I fall from there, that's going to definitely break some bones. You guys think so? Or should I just try jumping? I don't know if I can make it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. That's cool that you can get up there, though. Is there more down here, too, that we didn't find? Oh, this is the first area. That sucks that he doesn't know, man. I wonder when he figures it out, or if he even does figure it out in the game. Dude, look at the dodging. Oh my god. The dog's dodging. It's so crazy. I thought ulcerated was a weird fight. Don't know why it had to be in such a small room. Yeah, I don't know. I think it makes it even more exciting because the room is the size that it is, right? He said he's going to her? Oh, okay, so I should go back to her now, even though I saw maybe I didn't do enough dialogue with him the first time to get him to go back to her at this point. So I should probably go right here. Here's the closest to her, right? Did I kill the boss there? I did kill the begotten Beastman guy, whatever his name was. Whereas ulcerated, you have to use a stone sword key at the very beginning, like after the tutorial, and then go underneath it. Lion lizard bro, yeah. Wait, is she still before the bridge? No, she's not before the bridge. I don't think. Wait, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think she's over here. I'm gonna die, dude. Don't do it. Wrong way. Yeah, I don't know what way we're facing here. Should be south. Yeah, we're going north. This is the way we came in. About to die from... Oh, the arrow missed. Nice. I wanted this one right here. We found this, though, didn't we? Yeah, we did find this one. You're on your second playthrough. This is the best game. Kneecat, I'm glad you enjoy it that much. That's awesome. Have you felt like your second playthrough has been different than the first one? Like, have you found things you didn't in the first one yet? Oh, he is here.
Irina, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done. I'll find them.
Damn it.
The foul wretches. I'll hunt them down and rest assured.
Well, that was did they cut her in half? I think she's just folded. No, they didn't cut her in half. They just beat her up a bit. I don't think they'd be able to put like mutilation in the game for like base characters. That'd be pretty insane. They'd have to rate the game pretty carefully then. I don't know. David, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome everybody that got a gift sub from David. Dongerstino, Cattree, Athenian, Poirot, and Trary. Also, Proxynate, thank you so much for the Prime sub as well. Welcome. Watch your YouTube video the first time playing. The tree boss seemed to be scarier to fight after watching that. You've been scared to fight him after that, yeah. Do I have Snapchat? I don't know. I don't really do the Snapchats. I will actually make a TikTok soon. I kept saying I was going to do that when I got back from my trip, actually, because I was trying to figure out exactly how to go about making one. I do want to make a TikTok for music. I think that would be a good idea to put the music on there. How's the story so far? Dude, the story is complicated, man. It's really good, but it's like, I'm still piecing it together, right? We just actually went on a little side adventure where this guy, like his daughter, gave us a letter to go deliver to him in his castle, and then his castle was overrun by the creatures that actually ended up killing her in the meantime, so that we had to have him come back here and then find her dead after we found her dead, but we couldn't tell him. And then he's saying he's going to get revenge. So I have no idea what is going to go on with that quest line, or if it even progresses beyond that. Can always rest and then come back in a second and see if it changes or anything, but there might be more to that. I don't know.
So the world might be mended.
So, Red, thank you so much for the Prime sub, dude. Opinions on Donda 2. That's the Kanye album, right? I liked it pretty decently. I wouldn't say that. Oh, he's gone now. Okay, so yeah, the quest line does progress even more. Okay, he must have went and trying to find the people or the creatures. Yeah, his music. I like. My favorite Kanye is like older, and then also like when he did the collab with Jay-Z for Watch the Throne. That was a really good one in my opinion. But I like his new stuff a decent amount. It's not my favorite, but it is okay. Angela, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome back. Also, I got your message. I'm going to be talking to you about the PC stuff right after I'm done. But I think what you guys were saying sounds pretty good, because I definitely want to get the PC together really soon. But thank you so much for the 4 months, by the way. Vessel, it's going pretty good, man. We just did like a side mission in Morne Castle. Now we're trying to find the next place to go to. I was going to go and actually use the Stone Sword key on Ority's Rise here. I don't want to make a marker. I want to actually go here. I don't know if that's safe to go from there, though. I guess it might be. I don't know. Thoughts on NBA Youngboy? Is that a music album, or are you asking about like actual basketball? Join the game, dude. This game is the best game I've ever played. It's shockingly good. I don't even know what to say that could sum it up with just a sentence. Really, you'd have to make a legit like discussion on what you like about it. I think because there's too many things. Like saying it's good is like one thing, but I really don't. For me personally, there hasn't been any downsides other than just the technical side of it and them trying to balance the game to run on PC really well. But in terms of actually playing it, there's just been nothing about it that I haven't liked so far. So I'm waiting to see if that's even going to be a thing. But it's also, there's extra things that I don't really require for a game to be amazing, and it just does things that it doesn't even need to do. Especially for a FromSoft game too, with like how they make games. So it's like it doesn't really seem like it's made by them, but it almost doesn't even seem like it is at some points. Because it's like an achievement for them, right? It's like a genuine leap for their development. I feel like I'm gonna end up liking it even more. I think I definitely will, yeah. Okay. Feels like Dark Souls 4 rather than a new game. Yeah, but I mean, if you're playing it and you bought it and you like it and you call it Dark Souls 4, there's nothing wrong with that. I think you could call it whatever you want, but I mean, it speaks for itself. It is, you can't change what's in the game. You can only enjoy it or not enjoy it. That's it. They genuinely made an achievement. Seek 3 wise beasts. So this isn't actually a stone sword key, but also a book that's on the imp statue. So I can't just use a key to get through this one. It says 3 wise beasts are required for this one. Yo, Chris, dude, thank you. What are you doing, man? That's too many subs. I'm gonna have to talk like this for the rest of the stream. And everybody's gonna leave, and then no one's gonna watch anything anymore. That's not good. That's not good. Chris, what are you doing? Thank you for the 20 gifted subs, man. Okay, wait. I'll turn off the the surprised voice filter. Thank you very much, Chris. That's crazy, man. I don't even have time. I can't even read all the people. And welcome anybody that just got gifted stuff from Chris. Please say thank you if you have a chance to do that. That is completely unnecessary, man. You did not have to do that at all. Thank you, dude. That's I don't know what to say. That's way too nice. It's a riddle you need to solve. The 3 wise beasts. So I'm assuming I have to go somewhere and find those 3 wise beasts, right? There is other stuff we can do over here. This area right here is super scary. Like, I'm not strong enough to do this part yet. So I don't know if I should go there or go back to that library. That is over here. The study hall. Okay, wait, before we even do anything, let's go back to the round table and get the claymore set up a little bit, and then some other weapons. Because we have enough to upgrade those at least. And then I'm curious if the sombering stone you only need 1. Khalid gives you anxiety. That area? Like this area right here? I guess it kind of tells you on the outskirts. We've only found 3 major places of the map. We found Khalid, Limgrave is where you start, and then we found Liurnia. This hasn't even been addressed yet. We have to find the map shard really close to the Sephora well, or Sephora well. So I'll go there too, and I'll find that. And then it's either between that or this place, I think. And then we can keep going north, and it looks like there's another entrance to a major thing there. Or there's the chrysalid area, or not the chrysalid. What is it? There's the monk that wanted me to use a key to get into here, and then give him the key after, like donate him the item or something. What controls am I using? I got the same controls as like the base game. I haven't changed anything for that. It's all the same is what it comes with. Also, McHuffa, thank you for the brand new sub as well, man. Welcome. Okay, round table. Glintstone Academy, that's what it is. Yeah, it's the Glintstone key I think you need. Oh, wait. Why is it dark in here? Was it like that before? Was it this dark in this area?
Hello. You've been busy weeding.
It's the normal lighting. I'm tripping out. Oh, I turned down my brightness on the actual monitor. That's why.
In arms. So what can I do for you?
Yeah, we already got these from this guy. We need to actually be able to use those too. The thing is, we have so much stuff that it's just going to take a long time to be able to get the levels for.
A pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means, but it's what I must do.
All right, blacksmith. He is over here.
Well, where have you been?
The crystal area is what you should do first. It goes to the story of the glintstone.
No matter, it's all the same.
Or the red place.
Arms, then.
Roderica.
The curly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
So, Roderica might be able to help us with spirits, specifically. I'm not sure how. Like, maybe just selling us some or something like that, or like managing them. outside the regular system of how you acquire it. That's interesting. So I wonder if we have to like go talk to her again for her to tell us that she can do that, or like what happens. Okay, so we can do +6 on the regular halberd, or I could wait, do the claymore instead. That somber smithing stone needs 1. Okay, so I think if we're gonna pick a special weapon to use with the sombering stone, it's gonna be one of these two. But again, we don't have the requirements for either. This one requires just strength, like a lot of it. And I rarely one-hand the weapons anyway, so I could two-hand it and meet the requirements, probably around 32 strength or so. It's still a lot of levels. This one only needs a little bit more dex. I think it's about 3 levels. So we're closer on that. So I think I'm going to wait for the grafted blade greatsword. And then we'll use the sombering stone on this one. So we get Bloodhound Fang +2, and then we'll do Claymore as much as we can. Claymore 5, nice. And then I need to get those 3 levels of dex for the other weapon, which we have a lot of these for. It's only 2,000, really? Wow. That is not good. Yeah, Bloodfang hands down. I figured that would be a better weapon anyways. It looks like it's a bit quicker. Has less requirements. It has bleed as well, apparently. I think if we pop all the things we have, we're still not going to be even close. Maybe. Let's check and see. Yeah, we need a lot. Oh man. 80k runes for 1 level, gang. Where are you at? Yeah, exactly, man. I think with everything we have in general, we might literally barely get the levels for the Fang. And that's a matter of, is it better than what we already just upgraded with the Claymore and everything? At least these stats still probably help the Claymore a bit, but or help us meet requirements for other things. Yeah, we need 3k more now. If you look at the sell menu on the vendor, you can see what each golden rune is worth. Okay, so if I go to a place where I can sell these, it'll tell me. I've memorized the weaker ones, but I never actually had used the big one yet.
Let strength be granted.
Oh, we might be off by a bit, man.
Might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Let's see.
The existence of a subwoofer implies the existence
Yeah,
of a
still not
dog
enough.
woofer.
Close though. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer, just a tiny bit longer. In the meantime, let me see if the Claymore is better. 178 plus 62. 161 plus 63, but I haven't done the Ashes of War on that yet. Darth Nyquil, thank you so much for the 38 months. Welcome back, dude. I appreciate it. So we can actually use the same one that's on the halberd for the Claymore, so that's not even limited to just that. And then Bloody Slash as well. It does decrease the physical damage, unfortunately. I think this would make the most sense, the Ashes of War, and then we do the scaling standard still. Might be better. We can do this. Oh, I can't change the weapon or attack in this. Okay. Okay, we have to leave. Let's go back all the way over here now. Academy Gate Town. Claymore's martial with anything. Lordran, do you mean the weapon art for Claymore? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to Roderica. Well, I guess we'll do that when we get back there, because I'm not too worried about the spirits right now. Like, there's a lot of stuff we could do. No particular order it needs to happen in, but yeah, we'll talk to her next time we're back there. Cup is bigger than your future. This cup's actually not that big. Like, Compared to my head, like it's pretty small. Unless I have a huge head, but yeah. Explain weapon arts. So it's just a way to do different attacks with the weapons. Sometimes you can hold them and then do 2 other attacks out of that because it might be a stance. Some of them are just a combo that you use or like a special attack. Think of it as like a special attack for a weapon though, essentially. Some of them even are just movement related. So I mean, there's some hammers that make you just dash forward. And it's like an alternate dash to the roll. So you can use it to evade things. Arteria leaf. How's the story so far? This game has a really cool story, man. But again, I'm still trying to grasp a lot of it as we're going through. Can we break these? Just some of them. Have you seen Bloodhound Fang weapon art? Yes, I have. I have tried the weapon art for it. We actually have it right now. I got to get 1 more level so I can use it. And then I believe it'll probably be like one of the best weapons I can use. But regular halberd still hits pretty hard. So I'm going to have to either make up for that by using the Fang with like the bleed, or maybe like putting a special Ashes of War on it or something like that. This actually has a lot of stagger though, just by hitting normally, which is nice. Nice. They have so many different contraptions to shoot things in this. Like, what is this thing? It's got some like flaming arrows in this dragon cannon. What is that? Favorite Ash of War? So far, the one I'm using right now is my favorite. But I do have Bloody Slash as well. I've heard that's really good. Yeah, you get so much more stagger damage with the Claymore. It's pretty nice. That thing is so scary, man. Oh. It gets away from you really nicely. Can I operate this thing? Oh no, it like actually just straight up disappears. So that's like part of the enemy. The thing that's weird though is the eyeballs inside of the big head on it move, and I'm like, is there another enemy moving the eyeballs that are in the top of it? I was always wondering that. Did not press the right button there. Can't operate anything if you remember correctly, any of the traps. I guess that would make sense if it's the enemy's trap. Also, like, you have so many more things you can do to deal with them that I wouldn't really say there's a situation I've seen where you actually need to use it to kill them. Because there's some things that you can use that are just unbelievably strong, right? Ballista isn't usable either. I've tried to use the ballistas and I haven't been able to yet. Okay, we have enough to level up for the Bloodhound now. The Bloodfang. Just gotta find a checkpoint. Use the whip. The whip is honestly not that good, unfortunately, for this character build right now. It's a little weak. I did try it out a little bit. Like, I tried the moveset on it. It doesn't have a weapon art that's unique either. It's just the kick, I think. So, whip's a bit boring, unfortunately. I'd use a cool whip, though.
I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Miquella's favor can be yours. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool.
I'm kind of worried about the dialogue in this character. I think she's going to die trying to speak, man. Also, is she moving around? Was she at the round table and then moved here, or is this another one?
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Oh. Miquella's favor can be yours. Slaughter, but all pretty.
Okay, she's gonna repeat the same thing. Ooh, there was actually potentially a golden seed down there. I might have gotten that one. I don't know, actually. I think when we got to this area, I did get one of them, but I might have to go back and check that too. Gooch, for what? What are we asking? She's kind of bad though. She does seem slightly evil. That's what I noticed in the first part too. Seems like one of those characters that'd be like, yo, like just find these things and you'll be good. But then you find them and then she takes them and then turns into like a super powerful creature and then kills you. Predictions maybe. The finger fetish. Wonder if that's actually a thing. I mean, there is hand models, so. The guy was like, I thought I saw something, but now it's seeming like I didn't. I was like, exactly. There's nothing there. Psych! The foreshadowing, yeah, maybe. The big jar with the invaders before. Yeah, that's something we got to return to as well. Those invaders, I couldn't even really scratch the one guy. Crazy that this game and Far Cry are both $60. This is a really good $60 value, man. In terms of hours, it would be really hard for you to not be able to at least get triple the amount of time minimum out of this game than you would with any other AAA game that is the standard runtime, I'd say, like the 12 to 15 hours, whatever. And then beyond that, you could go even further. And that's only if you're like rushing through things and missing stuff too, right? So my prediction would be like even, you know, a 40-hour playthrough on this, 50-hour playthrough. Still pretty good, but you could do even more than that. Matt, I haven't even gotten close to finishing it. No, I'm still in the early part of it. I've done a lot of optional stuff, but we have not really seen too much yet. So my guess is either that continues or we just end up having at one point to do a lot of mandatory stuff because we've done everything else. but I think it'll be an even mix of both of them. I've just kind of explored everywhere I've found, and I did a couple quest lines. I did the Kenneth Haight one, at least so far. Maybe I have to return to him and talk to him again to give him the other piece of the Dectus medallion. We did the one for Irina and her father, but then he disappeared, so I'm seeing if we can find him again. We have done other like mini dungeons and all that. We've done a bunch of just side stuff, and then Margit and Godric as well. Meeting place map. Examine seal. You cannot proceed without the glintstone key. Key required ahead, try dragon. But it be pointing over there. How do you get this bridge? This is just the glintstone palace, I'm assuming. So we're gonna check up in this area too. What I could do as well is I can go back to the monk. He was over in... I can't tell if it was this church or it was the other one, because this church was, I think, the tortoise. I think the monk was somewhere before here. Maybe he was actually over here. Artist Shack. No, it was before that, wasn't it? Oh, Church of Irith. Here we go. Yeah, we want this one. I'm gonna go talk to him again, see if he knows anything about like where I could get the key now that I've made it to the actual gate. And then, oh yeah, there's the map that we got to. Should be a key item, right? Maybe not. The man it came from surely desired one, the sole means of gaining entry into the academy, a glintstone key. And it looks like there is the location of it on here, but it's kind of like a piece of the main map. So you see a castle, got some like something in the water there, and then there's a little island off the coast on the west side. So let's try to find that on here. I take a guess and say something like this, but the actual picture on the map was legitimately a castle, so don't know if that's supposed to match exactly or it's like a rough legend of it. It's been my favorite area so far. I can't remember the name of it. It was over here. It was underneath the map, actually. Let's press R3. Yeah, the seal for a river, and the Worshipper's Woods. All this stuff below the well that you go to. The depths, yeah. This area is my favorite so far. Like, at least visually. I like the Stormvale Castle, too. Okay, just gonna check that again. Yeah, like there's 2 islands, and then there's like some stuff below that. So, I mean, it literally would be here if I had to guess anywhere. If you can physically walk there, at least. So we'll go around the outside right here. I feel like it also makes sense that it'd be pretty close, but it also could be a bigger, like, zoomed out thing. And then this is not even concerned, but I'm going to guess there first. So I'm going to go there. Hint maps show up in the painting section. Yeah, it's interesting that they did that. But I guess if it's a key item, maybe it would be more complicated to interact with. Like, they wouldn't want you to be confused that you can actually open a key item and do stuff with it without actually finding an event in the world to go to use it. Because key items are typically like utility based. Whereas that's like literally you just look at a picture and then you have to figure out where it's referring to. Dead. Well, you can go down there at least, so yeah, there's some hope. Maybe it's by the Menhir tree. Gives you a scrap of map and says figure it out instead of just showing you where to go. Yeah, it's really cool. But are there some nice places in the game, like the Beacons of Hope or just Dreadfulness? Oh, there's a lot of nice places, man. Like, most of the game itself actually looks super, super different than like the typical kind of dark fantasy they do. It's very, very bright and like colorful, I guess would be the best word. They use a way wider range of colors. It's not like as limited of a color palette as something like Dark Souls or even Bloodborne. So, but it has stuff like that too. It's a bunch of everything. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go back there because I need those runes or I'm in trouble. Need to level. Oh no, there's a crab. I hope they're not up on the wall, like where I fell from. They probably are. That's rough. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. Go to the wall again. Thoughts on the spirit horse? I love the horse, man. I think it's amazing. And I really like the fact they didn't make it a legitimate and like a physical kind of horse where you have to like put it somewhere and then go back to it. You actually can just summon it with magic. That is a great idea to make it more seamless and then not in the way as much. So yeah, it's over here, even though I fell down at the bottom. Okay, and then we're gonna go back, we're gonna level, and then I can use the other weapon finally. Gonna do a new god run. I'll still be doing the regular god run in the future, but we're gonna be working on this for a while though. And then we'll return to the original one. New one, probably not. At least as far as I know, but lots of stuff to do on this though before we even do any specific kind of content on it in general other than the first playthrough. And then I have an event with Intel on the 4th where I'm gonna have to like get as far as I can within 2 hours. Then race a few other people that are probably like beating the game. So we'll see how that goes. I'll probably be more just for like the actual event, not to like win, but I think I kind of screwed myself on that by not already having the game beaten or fairly close. I'd have to kind of race with other people for the first playthrough a bit. Okay, so 17. What's a god run? So we were doing a run called the Master Run, which is Bloodborne, Demon Souls, and the trilogy of Dark Souls back to back with no damage. And we were going to go back to it once this was out, and then we played a decent bit of it once in a while. We would go back to it and try it. At this point, I mean, considering all the other stuff I have planned, it's kind of like just a background challenge. It's not super, super focused or anything. We're not going to be playing it very often, but it would be cool to be able to still make progress on it and, you know, maintain the at least the level of skill we have on it already. Because that will actually give us a good shot of doing it. But I could easily get rusty on it if I don't play it again for a while, so we're going to go back to it once this is done. The first playthrough, and then just maybe do it once a week or so. Okay, let's see how good this is. Status 255. It's not a lot of damage, that's the only issue, so the bleed's going to really have to help me. That's pretty cool, though. The weapon art's really cool. I like that. I have to add Elden Ring in the future, so I'm not going to add Elden Ring to the existing challenge, but maybe one day I'll try to do something with, again, a marathon of games, including this. But yeah, for now, we're probably just going to be focusing on this game, then doing that again on its own. Everyone seems to be using this weapon. It's really cool, man. Because I'm a big fan of the curved greatswords, like the Exile Sword and the Murakumo. But this one has a very nice moveset to it. Okay, I'm setting a beacon here. How's the scaling on the weapon? I think it's C with dexterity. And then, yeah, D in strength. Smithing stone 2, that is definitely not the key. Yeah, we're not close to there yet, though. We have to keep going this way. We have to go underneath all this stuff if we even can manage that. You can only have 5 waypoints, set another, and you'll lose 1. That's okay. I'm not too worried about it. From 1 to 100, how cracked are you from software games? I don't know what your scale is measuring, to be honest, man. That could mean so many different things. I think there's a lot of different context to when you say something's good in a game where you can do so many different things. I'm fairly knowledgeable. I'm definitely not like close to 100 on information. Mechanical knowledge, probably closer to 100 for a decent amount of them. And then just in terms of like runs I've done, probably close to 100 for some of the games, and then closer to like less than 50 for maybe Dark Souls 2 or something like that. Maybe a little bit less for Bloodborne because I haven't actually... Ooh, we got the key! Oh, it's a dragon too. Yeah, so it's varying degrees for different contexts, right? That's why I say, like, there's no one that's actually a master of all this stuff because they all usually specialize in things, but there are people that are the closest to that and they're very well-rounded. Like Gino would be a really good player of like just everything because he does PvP at a very high level. He does challenge runs, he's speedran, he's done it all. But he also continues to be able to still do it constantly and demonstrate it, right? Not just at different time periods. So it's... And he also has very quick learning. So people like that, you know, Hobbs done a lot of different runs too, but again, he's never speedran exclusively for like world records. And he never really PvP'd, so I can't even put him in that category, even though he does a lot of cool runs. So you have to kind of think of the context of what we're asking, right? Can't say someone's good, but then they don't do something that's a major part of the game. You know, and like consider them good overall. Unless we're titling it. So I think I'm like greatly above average across the board and then pretty specialized on certain things. Ooh. No, let me hit you. Oh, here we go. Dude, why? Oh, his wing takes damage. Oh. I wish I found a checkpoint around here. We might be dying. That's a really nice looking color to the flames, but the frame rate. I'm stuck. Oh. That doesn't have perfect tracking either, that's nice. I might have to switch back to the halberd for damage and to have the height on that vertical attack. Yeah, now I can actually hit him. It seemed like the actual other weapon did more though on some of the this stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's a one-shot. Nice. Glintstone Dragon Smarag. The names. Alright, well, our mission is to see if we can kill him before we're done. No horse versus dragon. I can try the horse for it. I really enjoy doing the foot combat. The horse is cool for like smaller enemies for me. I think it's the opposite. I think people like doing the foot combat for small enemies, and then the big ones, they like the horses. To me, I just love the opportunity to fight an enemy that's like way bigger than most of the stuff they actually had in the other games, that actually functions on a very sophisticated level versus just being like something like Seath, where he doesn't move around a lot, he doesn't fly. You know, even Wyvern's still not really like that engaging overall. So it just gives you like a really cool scope of like the size of the character and then what's going on there. If I get off this dude and I'm not in combat, I should be able to take no fall damage, right? That wasn't true. That was not true. Horse is intended for dragon fights to avoid some of the fire attacks. It probably would be really good to go into it and then, you know, be able to like still get some of the more varying attacks with the regular character outside of that. So yeah, this is what I was seeing before. I think we need to get this for a golden seed. Nice. And then it would be amazing if we can find a checkpoint in this area that's closer, but I don't see one, so until then, we're searching. Smarag, similar to Polish language. Smarag. Emerald looks green. Is that actually what it means? Emerald looks green, dragon. Check out my emerald green eyes dragon. Mounting the horse gives you iframe. Someone was telling me that before, actually. It's super cool. I didn't know that. My question is, why does it put my stuff behind where I am right now when I died over here? That's the confusing part. Reminds me of a dragon in ESO, which had green glowy spikes on it. Maybe they're using the same origin for the name. Die jumping off the ledge. Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. I did. So it doesn't even matter anyways, because we already died on the dragon, then die jumping off the ledge. Good thing I did spend the stuff on the dexterity for this weapon here. So I got it before we lost everything. But yeah, maybe we could find a site of grace before we find the dragon again. These things are super dangerous. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, these aren't even the ones that do damage. I was thinking of the ones that shoot the lightning. Okay, so they might be fine. I'm still getting confused though as to how like that's the edge of the map, but we can still see another Erdtree. So there must be another map piece that goes all the way over here too, somehow. And it just made me think that was the edge of the map, because we can still see stuff over there that seems like you'd go there. Yeah, there's a castle over there too. Like what? That's crazy. All right, let's run over into the distance. That's actually pretty crazy you can go over there. I keep forgetting, like, why wouldn't you be able to go over there if you can see all the stuff? But I'm looking at the map, seeing the edge of it, and I'm like, oh, it's the end. Like, I guess the only way they can really make the edge of the map is you fall into water and die, right? Like deep water? Because you can't swim. I was trying to think, there's no invisible barriers in this, right? So you'd actually have to physically die from the water. So, because there's a part where we were on a beach before, but we didn't go as far out to the water as we could. First playthrough, Peter? It is, yeah. What's over here? Oh, there is a side of grace right there. That's a little bit closer, I think. Revenger's Shack, raw meat dumpling. Edgar the Revenger, no. Not Edgar. What if I just do this? Oh, he's gonna spam his attack. Oh, Edgar, I'm sorry. Oh, Edgar, no, never mind. No, it was my bad. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry in an actual non-sarcastic way. Oh, dude, that's brutal. He's got my weapon actually. He's using that. Oh, he's using a different kind of halberd. It's like a crescent one of some sort. Oh my god. Kind of like the one that Patches gives you in Dark Souls 1. Edgar, don't do it! No, please, Edgar. I just wanted to hit the thing that's over there. No. No. CP, what's up? How's it going, man? I think we're winning. Sometimes we're winning, sometimes we're dying. I'm trying, though. Do I recognize Edgar? I wasn't paying attention enough to recognize him. That sucks that we didn't get the thing over there, too. Damn. Let's go back. And it's kind of shitty that like when we respawn here, we're so high up that we still have to backtrack to be able to drop down. But this is still far away too. We don't have any other checkpoints in this area that can get us there quickly. Dude from Morne Castle. Oh, it's the dad of Irina. Okay, I see. Grace points, bonfire loot. Commands. There should be a command for commands. As long as the bot's working. That's interesting. Someone else try it and see. Should send you a link of all the commands. I can hear something underneath there. I wonder if there's another set of grace. It's like underneath this thing. Do you not want to say if there's something near? Unless I ask you, I'd prefer if you didn't. But I can hear something though, so I'll probably find it in a second. I appreciate that you'd ask that though. That's very nice of you instead of just saying it. I'm guessing it's underneath this thing. Unless that's just where the crab is. Maybe it's on the other side. Okay, we're gonna have to find the one with Edgar, I guess. That's okay though, that's fine. Bot's dead? Really? Try another command. Try !info. Because it's turned on right now. It might have just reset the authentication again, so I have to do all like the generate a token for each account and then link the accounts. Yeah, so if info works, then the command isn't working. And that might be permission based. It might have changed the permission to specific people. Let me check and see. Yeah, so it's an editor permission, so you guys should be able to use it, but it was changed to editor for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. It wasn't set up like that originally because people were able to use it, so now you can use it if you want to. Should be right there. Summon the Oxman? Yeah, dude, I gotta summon the what's his name again even? Ancestral Follower, yeah. I wonder if there might be something over here too. That would make sense. Oh, it's this guy from the beginning.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great rune and had your audience with the 2 fingers at the round table hole. What was your impression? You don't say. Well, what a relief that must be. You may go then. My work here is done. May the wisdom of the two fingers guide you.
I don't trust this NPC either.
Oh? Is something wrong?
Oh, wait, yeah, two fingers seemed up.
Your intuition serves you well. My doubts had been piling up, you see. The words of the two fingers cannot be trusted. Truly, naught but rambling, senile delusions. I believe that when the Elden Ring was shattered, the two fingers were corrupted, their guidance skewed. Even worse, the fingers harbor no love for our kind. That's the part that irks the most. Oh, I have a gift for you. Something fit only for the wise.
Festering bloody finger. Interesting.
A means for circumventing the draw of the two fingers. Give it a try, won't you? And if it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Don't call me a lamb. Invasion multiplayer. Use Festering Blade Finger to attempt to invade a world of another player. Cool, man. That's how you get the invasion item, so you don't have to put a sign down, right? So it just has to basically search for a host. That's it. That's so cool. Because I was always into PvP in these games, right? Like before I did challenge runs, that was mainly why I replayed the games. So this is like one of the best multiplayer items you can get, if not the best one. And I like invading more than I like hosting PvP, so that's really cool. We're gonna be using that. Maybe we can just farm some other people. I don't know.
Be sure to try that.
It's like the red eye stone, yeah.
I gave you. There's no reason to dither. The tarnished were spurned by grace, forsaken by the two fingers. And now they ask you to mend their crumbling world? Your loyalties are misplaced with them.
So that's really awesome because, yeah, I wasn't even sure that that was in the game.
Be sure to try that finger I gave.
Thank you. Okay, I like that character a bit more. He's still a little suspicious, though, but maybe he has to be. Nomadic Warrior Cookbook 12. Oh, snap. Don't know who that was, but their weapon looked really, really cool. Oh man, there's more of the alien guys. Damn. Okay, alien dudes, I'm just gonna beat you down. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. No. Blood Rose, nice. All right, we gotta go get this Edgar checkpoint though, so we can kill this dragon eventually. Because I haven't even killed a dragon in the game, and I've seen 2 now, technically. Or actually, no, I've seen 3. I've seen 3 of them. So let's try to find that. Revenger's Shack. Killed that NPC. He's very powerful at the start of the game. That's what I was told. Yeah, killing him's like super hard. Where'd you find that on the map? You've been trying to find an item. It's the Rose Church. So if you literally look at this study hall entrance, it's literally completely west from there. If you look at the Academy Gate Town from the Glintstone Castle, you can just go completely left from there. And if you're at the Lucaria Gate, you can just go southwest. If you're in Limgrave, if you're over here, you just keep going up and then go slightly west to the outer side of the map. Depending on what you found so far. That's awesome though. That is really, really cool. Okay, if I can climb up this, Skyrim is just not necessary anymore.
Granted, so the world might be mended.
I guess not.
So the world might be mended.
Okay, we'll go this way.
My wife told me she'll slam my head on the keyboard if I don't get off the computer. I'm not too worried. I think she's joking. Look, sparkling name, comma, dot, 0 78 of 87 4 of 8.
Metric, thank you for the 47 months. Welcome back, dude. How's it going?
So the world might be mended.
I'm back, Squill Nerd.
MCL, thank you for the 5 months as well. Welcome back. What is over here? Did we find something else? Wait. Minor Erd Tree. Have I seen this guy? No, I haven't. Have I? No, I haven't. I've seen something like this. Oh, okay, there's more than one probably. That's why the Erd Tree avatar. Alright, I guess we're in battle now. Oh, I can actually damage this one too. Similar moveset. The other one had rot though. It had like an effect to it. Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no, oh, shit. Yo, that's not good. I was feeling pretty confident on that one for a second until that happened. That was serious business there. No, sir. You cannot survive that. Okay. Can't use the spirit in this one either. Dude, what is happening here with this thing? Crouch. FPS strats. Yeah, there we go. Nope. I was gonna kill it, dude. Man, that went from hitless to like, you know, I'm kind of just casually playing to you don't even have a chance within like 3 seconds, man. Wow. I did not expect that at all. That's a crazy attack. That's what I mean. So even enemies that are like not that hard just surprise you. Like I literally thought I was gonna kill that no problem. There was no thought of even losing there at that one point. What is that even about, dude? Oh man. We can't let him do that again. Or if he does, just stagger him out of... Wow! Thank God there's a statue there before we get to the Erd Tree, man. Oh my God. Miyazaki baited me. He's probably inside the boss right now. He's probably playing as the enemy. Pelagius is going pretty good, man. We're trying to kill enhanced stray demon with the power of the cosmos and no head, but a golden axe and in front of a tree in mid-October. That's what's going on here. Oh, we can spirit summon this guy.
Let strength be granted, so the world
Definitely gotta
might
do
be
that.
mended.
See if maybe he can help me stagger him.
Might be mended.
Good luck, Squilla.
Dude, his
Enjoying
most of his
the
HP gone
content
right
here.
there. Oh boy. Does he even have a chance to have to resummon him? Do I even have a chance? Do I have to resummon myself? Okay, I need to do the double combo on that. This basic enemy needs to stay out of here. Please don't. You're not invited.
Strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be
Oh,
mended.
dude, I was trying to get away.
I love this game.
Dude. Wow. This thing's actually serious, man. I'm legit concerned here. Yep, dead. So Barry, thank you so much for the 5 months. Welcome back, man. You're enjoying the content. I appreciate that. And Ultra Fresh, thank you for the 22 months. I love this game too. It's amazing. it just like we've literally mostly just done basic stuff that's not even part of the progression, and it's like freaking me out sometimes. I went from not even really like thinking this is special, and now I'm kind of scared of this boss. It's not even really a boss. It's just kind of like a mini boss, right? I mean, it is a boss, but it's not really like crazy. But it is crazy. It can get crazy very fast. And I'd imagine I'm not actually under-leveled for this either. Like, there's no way. That's just wild, dude. It basically takes almost all my health in a matter of seconds. Just like one attack. That was lucky. Okay, here we go. Big damage here. Oh, he's still alive too. He's helping. And then here we got to go for the weapon art. And go back in. Oh. This potion that it boosts the charge attacks is really good, actually. Oh, yeah, dead. Use Minotaur dude as range support. Minotaur dude. Do I have a Minotaur? You saw many people saying the Elden Ring no hit is not possible. What do you think? So far it's possible, yeah. From everything I haven't seen anything that's impossible so far. But I haven't played a lot of the main progression, right? Hitless runs don't really concern all the stuff we've been doing for the most part. It's mostly just the main stuff. So Margit and Godric, definitely possible. I could have actually just done Godric hitless like in the attempt for the first playthrough, but I still made some mistakes because we hadn't really been playing him too long. Like we proved that it was. We already technically did everything every attack he can do that we know of was handled perfectly. So it's not all in one fight, but mostly in one fight. And then same thing for like the tree spirit, which I think is the hardest thing in the game so far still. So I mean, totally. But again, that's not required. Just I think so far Margit and Godric are the required ones. But you have to remember, everybody says everything's impossible whenever like a new game comes out. That's just like the normal thing to say. And the people that say it's impossible usually aren't doing the runs. They're just people watching them. Ooh. This guy does a really good job of like just barely catching up too, even though he's a little bit slower. And that's what they did too. Like any enemy that has a weakness of some sort that you'd want to exploit, it seems to have it covered. Like unless it just hits extremely hard and it's mainly a support for another situation or an enemy, it's like a lot of the bosses that you'd think are kind of slow. Even that stature thing was nuts for how basic of an area it was, you know? Like I said, it was already harder than bosses that are already in like the regular games that have been made before that were major things. Even for a first playthrough. Oh, come on. Yo, he had 1 HP? I just want to kill him. Oh, man. Searching for the Mausoleum Soldier Spirit. I have no idea what that is, man. Can you give a few tips, Pelagius? Honestly, I don't want any advice unless I ask for the first playthrough. I think I'm going to get advice without actually asking for it constantly, but I appreciate that you'd even ask me like that. Anybody that asked that question before, you are very, very nice for doing that, because it could be very easy to forget that, you know, some people want to just figure everything out themselves. And even if it's not the most optimal, purposely make mistakes because it's fun too, because it's just the first thing you do. Yeah. So thank you for asking. I'm trying to claim more on this one. Get that spirit summon again. Or do I not have enough FP? I don't, because I was using the sword. Connection to game server was lost. Aw. In the middle of the nice part? Come on. That's the first time that's happened. That sucks. Offline mode, that's fine. Rude, yeah. Don't play an online, or yeah, online mode if you're doing a challenge, I guess. Damn, dude. You also can't strafe attacks that were, like, probably pretty obvious to strafe before, too. Like, there's very few opportunities for strafing in this that I've found. Like, even the vertical attacks, they track so well if they're slow. Okay, this weapon definitely has a lot more stagger than the other one. Or at least the attacks to get the stagger are quicker to do. This is like an environmental attack. You actually have to hide. Like, it has to hit something else before you, or you don't have the speed. Unless you could block it with like a magic shield or something. I don't know. Like, I don't have anywhere to go. I'm dead. Air attack's so tilting, yeah. Frost had the game crash as he killed the boss. He was fighting for an hour and a half. Oh, that sucks, man. Damn, dude. I feel like he wouldn't care too much about that though, because he kind of knows, just like me. It's like if you've proven that you could do it, you're just gonna do it in a matter of time. It's not really like the mystery part of it's already solved. You're just actually like putting the pieces together over and over again, or sorry, like demonstrating the execution. You're not even really putting the puzzle together. So that part would be more frustrating if you're trying to figure it out. But if you already know, then you're gonna have to do it again one day if you play the game again anyways, right? But it'd be nice if you had like a really cool fight to just get it on that one attempt, for sure. Okay, now we gotta be somewhere where we can go to hide really quickly after this. Okay, you need range. Oh wow. I think it's just the proximity that makes it hard. Beautiful. That was hard, man. That was actually fairly hard. Cerulean Crystal Tear, nice. And Ruptured Crystal Tear, we got 2 things to mix into the Physic Flask. Which we can check out once we get a checkpoint again, hopefully up here. Or wherever we end up. This boss feel hollow, get it? A lot like Taurus Demon. It's basically Stray Demon with like inspiration from Stray Demon with a bunch of different stuff going on there. But it's also like not Stray Demon as well, because a lot of the attack, like almost every single attack's different. It's just very much so modeled in the likeness of Stray Demon, I think, or Asylum Demon. And very similar anatomy and hitbox, maybe a tiny bit smaller. Tarnished Golden Sunflower. Okay, so we've done about 3.5 hours. That's kind of what I planned to do today. I know it was a little bit of a shorter stream. I wanted to actually kind of do a bit more, but I made a miscalculation earlier, actually, where I thought that I was actually doing some family stuff that was actually the next week, not this week, so I made a mistake on that. But we will be doing a longer stream tomorrow. So I think we're going to wrap up the 5th part of the playthrough here. and then we're gonna go for at least twice as long tomorrow because we gotta at least make some progress in the main part of the game. How long this run's been going on for, we can actually see in the menu here. So 21 hours and 10 minutes for the playthrough so far. And again, today was like 3.5 hours. We did some cool stuff though. We killed the beast dude in the Morne castle. We did the quest line for Irina, and then her father's invading us in the area that we're actually approaching over here in the Revenger Shack, which is really cool, having just done that. So that's amazing that we actually made it over here randomly. And then we got a dragon over here to kill. We got the glintstone key to go in here, but I want to kill the dragon first, and then we can progress the story through here, I guess, tomorrow. But that was pretty much it. So if you did enjoy this this video, if you're watching on YouTube, please comment whatever you've liked about the game so far that is maybe not like a explicit spoiler, but just something like a feature maybe you like, or something about it that is cool, and whatever you liked from this playthrough too. And yeah, like the video if you liked it, and subscribe. And if you didn't, then that's okay. But thank you for everyone watching the stream as well. Here's the Twitter if you want to know when I go live. Here's the YouTube. So part 4 from the last stream is going to be on there in like 10 minutes. It's already uploaded and everything. I'm just going to publish it right after we're done here, so you can watch that if you missed it. And I'm going to find someone that we can host and hopefully not catch any spoilers. I'm just going to warn you guys though, if I can't find anybody that's behind me in the playthrough, well, it's most likely most people are ahead of me, but we'll try to find someone not playing Elden Ring just in case. And if I can't, then we'll be careful. All right, Ben Rice actually is not playing Elden Ring. He's doing like a fitness stream. He does play Souls games quite a bit. He does speedrun some other games too, but he also is one of the strongest people in North America. He's working up to, I believe, one day do close to like 900-pound deadlifts, maybe 1,000. I think he's over 800 right now for them, or something. No, it's getting there. It's pretty close. His squat is insane as well. He's a really refined power lifter. He's done it for a while. Gives a lot of good advice on like rehabilitation and just education on health. And yeah, if you want to see him do some crazy stuff with fitness and also just play some games, speedrun a little bit, definitely give him a follow. I'll see you guys there. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching again. And for all the hype as well. And I'll see you for a long stream tomorrow. Let's go say hi to Ben.